Hi guys, good morning. I'm feeling so much better. Ugh. Sorry I was late. But I'm feeling so much better than yesterday. Oh, yesterday was so much pain. I ended up sleeping. So I got good sleep. I slept, let's see, I went to bed at 10 last night. I woke up at 6:30. So what, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 8 hours, right? 8:30. And then I went to... I took a nap yesterday as well after stream. Right after stream. I didn't even eat lunch. So it was 11, 12, 1, 2. I took another 3 hours sleep. So it's sleep all day. Yeah. 지나. So I hate sleep. 잠이 싫어. 너무 잠 많이 자. Actually, I really don't like sleeping, but it's surprising that I'm sleeping this much. 에이, 이러면 되는 거예요?
I bought 6 months of subcare.
오케이. 꼬부님 감사합니다. 오늘 그거 안 그래도 CES 3일차 보고 그거에 대해서 좀 얘기하려고. So today is day 3 of CES, and then we're gonna look at the HBM. Happy birthday, Margia. 오늘 HBM 좀 공부해보고 싶었어. Cause there is a rumor in Korea that Samsung is doing poorly. Yeah. But before we talk about that, I'll just talk about my life. 일단은 HBM 시작하기 전에 한 10분 동안 제 인생에 대해 토론 좀 하다가. So my life is exhausting. But yeah, I got good night's sleep. Thank you guys for allowing me to sleep yesterday. 어제 허리가 아파. It still hurts. My back pain is still there. But so I couldn't really edit yesterday. I just did a bit of shorts. And so no, I didn't get any maternity pillow, but I have a really long pillow like in my bed, so I'm using that. But what should we do, man? Too many pillows. We already have, yeah. So and then I've had my machine gun out too. 좋은 아침입니다. Good morning. 메모리구나. Yeah, I don't need me anymore. Pillow is a savior. But yeah, I gotta. You guys remember my leg? Thigh massage thingy-mabobby? Yeah, I'm using that mostly these days. A lot. Cause when I wake up, my fingers just get so bloated. Like, it's like... It looks like noodles. 진짜, it looks like you guys can take a bite out of my hand. Bite off of my hand. HBM에 대해서 잘 아시는 분이 계시구나. 저 한 10분만 제 인생 수다 떨다가 HBM 공부할게요. 감사합니다. So, but I'm surviving. Luckily, I'm at a point where I want to binge eat a lot, but I've been trying to be very careful. And my doctor gave me this chart. Let's see if there's anything that's maybe just my. You guys know my Korean name, anyways. But they gave me a chart to keep in track of my weight. Don't you find this day funny? On the 15th, it's my 15th week. It peaked up. Do you know why it peaked up? Cause usually when I weigh my body mass, my body weight, I usually like take it before eating breakfast. So I've been eating 3 meals a day. 진짜 늘 사육당해. 미치겠어. Do you guys see the fat that I'm getting? My fingers look like this. No, thicker. My fingers get, I don't know, like, it looks like pig hand. 아니 손이 진짜 부어요. 응. It's 1.5. That's true. That's true. But so I've been eating breakfast every day. But on the day that it peaked up this high, I ate breakfast and I went to go get my weight checked. And so the doctor was like, "Take off everything." I'm like, I took off everything. And she's like, "Why? What happened?" I'm like, I ate breakfast. So every time I go to the I go to the doctor's appointment, I usually just have like a glass of water or just milk or yogurt before, because it screws my data. You know, as a data analysis and analytics master's degree graduate. No, she literally asked me, how much do you don't eat like. Yeah, cause I gained 2 kilograms just eating that day. But as a data analytics graduate, I knew that if I were to eat breakfast on the day that I go get my weight check, that it screws the data. It skews the data. So I ended up just trying not to eat. So it's been pretty steady. I'm currently at 59. This morning I checked, I was 59. So I'm 5 kilograms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. So I'm barely I'm doing a good job, but 진짜 5kg 찌기가 너무 힘들어. I gained epic 5 kilograms. 진짜 5kg를 찌고 나서 제일 힘든 게 뭐냐면 숨이 차요. To be honest, streaming is really hard because I talk a lot. And so me trying to talk, but my long diaphragm is being pushed by the baby, right? I'm consistently trying to breathe. I'm like so when I take footages for my podcast for Jinri Showroom, I have to breathe like 뭐야, 꼬북님 HBM의 거의 천재시네요. 왜 이렇게 잘하세요? 뭐지? 뭐야, 천재시잖아. 우리 죄송해요. 저 혼자 수다 떨고 있는데 너무 진지하게 안 읽고 제가 꼭 읽어드리겠습니다. 채팅을. Skew, screw, same thing. I mean, whatever it is, I just messed it up, right? So I ended up. So the ideal weight that I should gain by the end is 12 kilograms. Cause my initial BMI was 2. So my BMI, they say I'm 20. I don't know if that's a good thing. Yeah, my BMI is 20, which is in the normal average range. So they are expecting my weight to increase by 13 to 15. Wow, did you know that BMI is kilograms per meter square? What is M2? Oh yeah, it is meter square. How come they wrote it like M2? Doesn't it look like meter 2? And if you are in like the obese range, then you cannot gain too much weight. 11 to 13 or 6 to 11. If your BMI is above 30, then your average increase of weight by 40th month by week 40 is 5 to 9. I think so. Usually Korea gets Western BMIs, so. And one of the things that's pretty but I don't know that's true. Actually, I don't know. I think it should be somewhat similar. I guess in this sense, it's good that I am getting my checkup in Korea because I'm more like Korean body standard right now. So I'm now in like the more of the average in Korea. But it's pretty stressful when you start reading those like comments of I only gained like 2 kilograms. I'm like, how the fudge do you only gain 2 kilograms? But I get so hungry. Like, can I tell you how much I ate yesterday? What did I eat for breakfast? Oh, by the way, my memory keeps I keep losing my mind. You know, I can't remember stuff. But yesterday, I ate rice cake soup. But I didn't tell Mia about this, but I ate 0.5 more portion than Mia. I ate the leftovers. So I had a lot of that. And then I secretly bought a crepe cake the other day, and I hid it in the fridge. Mia didn't know about it. He never checks the fridge, so that's like my hidden secret area. So I ate that too. That was my breakfast, and then I was streaming with you guys, right? And so I was like streaming, and then I got exhausted, so I took a nap for 3 hours. But I move around a lot though in the house because it's so goddamn cold in Korea. Like, it's so cold, you can't go out. So I've been moving around the house, like doing house chores, you know, like wiping, and I have a long roller that I just roll. And I play with Joey. I play, like, run around with Joey with his little stick. So that's been kind of like my daily exercise that I try to do 3 times a day. And after that, I ate the lunch that I usually eat on stream. But I guess I didn't like the one that came yesterday because it was also like soggy. So I ended up throwing half of it away. And then I ate dumpling. I ate 3 dumplings. I hate dumplings. Like, to this day, Jinri don't like dumplings. I don't know why, but like, I mean, like, it's good if I have it, but for me to like eat it by myself, that doesn't happen. But I had kimchi dumpling. It was goddamn good. I had 3 of them too. Usually I eat maybe 1 or 2, but whoa, 3 in one sitting? That's shocking. So I had that. And then I finished the other half of the crepe because I wanted to, you know, finish eating it before. And then I also walked around so that I can get my exercise. And then what happened? And then I had crackers. So in 2 weeks, on the 27th is my next doctor's appointment, and this time I'm going to be tested on diabetes, pregnant diabetes. It's like gastral. How the fudge do you pronounce this? Gestational diabetes? 아, 만두요? 아, 제가 만두를 막 그렇게 좋아하진 않는데 임신하고 나서 만두가 너무 땡겨. 제일 땡기는 게 만두, 사과. 미치겠어. Was it gestational diabetes? And so that's like the next thing that I'm scared of testing, because you know, the previous one I was in like the you know, like the warning. I had to get the second testing, which means that I failed the first test. So my second test, you get tested twice for gestational diabetes. So the first test, you just drink a bottle of liquid. Should I stream that? I mean, it's gonna be boring for you guys because I just drink it and I'm just kind of like, I just stay there for an hour, and then they do like my ultrasound, and then I wait for the doctor, and then I check up with the doctor. Yeah, I just drink it, Sid. But it's like this really thick sugary drink that the doctors make you drink it and wait for an hour, and they check my diabetes after to see if you know, like what my average is, so how well my insulin can break away the sugary component in that liquid drink. Because when you become pregnant, baby takes all my insulin, so they want to double check if the mom's body can also take like if mom's body can take all the sugary thing, like if mom's body's insulin is working well as well. So my previous pregnancy, I failed. I got like 160. I'm supposed to get 120, less than 120, but I got 160. So in that sense, it was just kind of like, what the fudge. So they actually asked me for a second testing, but then, you know, I couldn't get the second testing. So this coming one, my goal is to be done with the first test, which means I just drink the bottle once. But if I have to get to the second round, I think I have to wait like 2 weeks to get the second round, like the second test. And I drink it 4 times or something. I drink it every hour for 4 times or like 1.5, like half of the. I don't know. But like the second test is more disgusting because this bottle drink is this really diluted, thick, sugary water that tastes like cold syrup. So my goal is not to, yeah. And so the thing about gestational diabetes, at least from what people say, is most of it comes from the dad. But shockingly, Mia doesn't have any history of diabetes, nor his family. I don't recall, cause yeah. So I'm guessing the previous one, I have to confess, but I ate a lot of sugary food plus a lot of carbs, and I think that was like a big issue. So this pregnancy, I've been really limiting on at least a lot of the liquidy drinks. So when I went to that mint choco cafe, that was the only time I had any beverage that wasn't water. Yeah. So in my house, I just drink water and milk, and even milk, I just drink not like low fat or skim milk. So, you know, Mint Choco Cafe was actually like the cheating day for me. And so up today, skim milk. What did I say? What word did I use? What did I say? Did I not say skim milk? But anyways, that's kind of why I don't want to. So anyways, 27th is kind of like the day that I'm trying to keep it calm. But hopefully things turn out well and I'm breathing and I become a happy little human. But I can't breathe. Wow. So they took my blood test like 2 weeks ago and they said that I was okay. Hopefully that wouldn't cause too much issue. Hello. But I can tell that there's more weight being added in like my belly area than the other area because my back is hurting way more than it used to. So hopefully that's a good sign. Cause like my face looks similar from my previous days, right? Like if you guys just look it up here and I just don't talk about pregnancy, I don't look pregnant that much, guys, right? Hopefully. 뭔가 저기 삼성에 불만이 많으신 것 같은데 제가 후다닥 제 근황 얘기하고 빨리 CES로 넘어갈게요. Right? So yeah, I don't know. You guys are probably be like, Jinri, you are Asian. You look fine. You don't look old. You're okay. But 뭐 어떡해. One of the interesting things that happened to my personality is that I end up worrying about so much things. Wow, it's so crazy. Like every 5 seconds, I think about what should I do with my life? Every 5 seconds. Not. Yeah, being really honest. 그냥 내 인생 어떻게 살지? 진짜 이렇게 가만히 있으면 제가 그 막 이게 MBTI 여러분 하시잖아요. 그러면 S가 그냥 객관적이라고 해야 되나? 아니 뭐였지? S랑 N의 차이가 N이 되게 상상력이 풍부하다 뭐 이렇게 나오잖아요. 막 제가 만약에 이랬으면 어떡하지? 막 이런 걱정을 많은? 저는 절대 그런 성격이 아니었거든요. 그런 성격이 아니었어. 그냥 그런 거를 걱정해봤자 저는 그런 게 시간 낭비라고 생각하는 그런 성격이었어요. ESTJ를 진짜 몇 년째 지금 그걸 유지하고 있는데 이게 임신하고 나이 들고 여성 호르몬 생기더니 막 진짜 몇 분에 한 번씩 애기 용품 지금 준비 안 하면 어떡하지? 애기 낳을 때 내가 할 수 있을까? 애기 낳으면은 내가 방송일은 할 수 있을까? 방송은 어떻게 내가 조절할 수 있을까? 이런 막 계속 고민이 많아. 그러니까 좀 요새 뇌절이 많이 와서 성격이 안 좋아져가지고 그 신랑이 미아님이 여러분 걱정 때문에 저보고 방송을 끊으래요. 제발 시청자들한테 화풀이 좀 하지 말래. So every 5 minutes, 5 seconds, I'm always like, can I stream after having baby? When can I come back after having baby? Did I prepare everything? Like, am I ready to have a baby? Do I need anything prepared to have a baby? Like, oh, 막 미치겠어. My brain is just all over the place. And then like, oh, what should I do? You know, and I get so worried and I get very tight. I get very anxious. And then, so that makes me become very sensitive to everything. So yesterday, Mia talked to me seriously because he's actually worried about you guys than more of me. He goes, Jinri, when are you gonna like take a break from stream? I'm like, why? I'm like, I think you're complaining too much on stream. Why don't? Whoa! But then I have days like this where Inachu gives me 10 gift subs and I feel happy. Thank you, Inachu. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. 감사합니다. Thank you. 감사해요. So anyways, just to Jinri being Jinri. I mean, Jinri being a mom. 천만에요. 감사합니다. 구독권 선물. Thank you. Just Mia was worried saying, I think you should stop getting angry at chat. And I think it's okay for you to take a break from stream. And so I was like, 아, 그런가? 요새 좀 예민하긴 했어. 근데 진짜 임신하면은 이렇게 되는 것 같아. 그러니까 나중에 여러분 결혼하고 임신하는 아내가 생기면은 짜증을 잠깐만 봐주세요. 여러분 40주만 버티면은 인생이 편해집니다. 40주만 군대 갔다 생각하고 40주만 버티면 돼요. 진짜 태명은 나무예요. My baby nickname is 나무, which means tree, guys. We want our baby to grow like a tree. And be peaceful. So it's also another way of saying I should be happy and only think positive things. Okay, so anyways, that's just kind of me yapping about life, guys. So thank you again for the 10 gift subs. 구독권. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about CES. Let's kind of change gears, guys. 민지? Oh, actually, I cannot name Minji because I have a friend named Minji. So a Korean thing, there's like Korean, what are they? Like a thing where you usually don't name your friend's name. So like my cousin said Anna was a pretty name before he knew the gender. He's like, I want to name it Anna. I'm like, no. Mia's cousin wanted to name his baby Anna. I was like, yeah, we're not naming it Anna because I have a friend named Joanna. Mia's last name's Joe. It's like anything with Joe, it just. But anyways, let's move on to CES, guys. So we had a Korean chat who was raging about the current situation with HBM because yesterday Jensen Huang, who is Nvidia founder, you guys probably know who he is, right? He has said something that makes Samsung stock go poo-poo. So as you guys can see, he said Samsung HBM requires redesign to meet Nvidia's need. This is not something easy for a big company like Nvidia to say to another big company like Samsung. So because of what this said, lots of Koreans are a little worried because Korean to Samsung is like US to Amazon? Wait, what's a good comparison? Maybe not Amazon. What do you guys rely on a lot? I guess there's not that one company that US relies a lot on, right? But anyways, that's kind of like the main image that this has. So the fact that Jensen Huang said this was a little upsetting to a lot of the Korean fans. Walmart? But like, if there wasn't Walmart, US will still live on. But the reason why I can't compare anything with US is because of Samsung, Korea was at least known. Of course there's LG, but Samsung, because it has the dishwasher, not only do they do appliances, but they also do tech stuff like digital, phone, PCs, blah blah blah. They do all around like different things. If you were to be enrolled in Samsung, you get such a good image and everything. However, the fact that Jensen Huang said this is saying that there's something wrong with Samsung, and there has been rumors that Samsung, it hasn't been doing well as as much compared to other Korean companies. So yeah, like if Sony was the company, or I guess more like Toyota, right? If Toyota was a company that got Japan known in the US because a lot of people drive Toyota cars, right? To Koreans, that's what Samsung feels like. So let's read a little about this. So Nvidia founder and Jensen Huang said Tuesday, that was actually a while ago, that Samsung Electronics need to redesign its high bandwidth memory chip, which is HBM. When asked why his company is taking time to adopt its HBM products, but was optimistic the Korean company would succeed. However, Koreans don't read this part. They are like, what? Korean digital redesign high bandwidth? What the heck? So they have to engineer a new design, but they could do it and they are working fast, Huang said during a Q&A session held on the sideline of CES. 현대자동차? 저는 하이닉스, SK 하이닉스가 가능성 있을 것 같아요. 그래서 나 진짜 요즘 고민하는 게 뭐냐면, 임신기간 때 좀 공부를 해가지고 그 용인 쪽에 SK 하이닉스가 들어온대요. 거기 좀 이제 육아 어느 정도 하고 SK 하이닉스에 취직을 해볼까. 용인 괜찮을 것 같은 거예요. 거기 용용이도 나오더라고, 우리 조아용 그 마스코트가. 그래서 But anyways, I think he means he wants to help Samsung to fast track Samsung technology. Yeah, so I guess it really depends on how people read this, but right now to a lot of Koreans, they are not taking this that positive, but which is great. So honestly, I'm hoping that Samsung stock will drop, with making it a good time for people to go in. However, it seems that Korea isn't liking the way that Lee Jae-yong, Dragon Lee, who is the CEO of Samsung, has not been doing the executive part well. So so yeah, let me read this and then I'll translate what one Korean chat talks about Samsung. And then it has not been that long, of course. Korea is very impatient, which is good. Jensen Huang likes Asian. I think he has a very Asian mindset. He is Asian. But the demand for Nvidia's advanced graphic processing units skyrocketed amid the global AI boom. Demands for HBMs has also surged as the advanced DRAM products has become a crucial component for AI processing GPUs. So it seems that the HBM is part of GPUs, but Nvidia has not been adapting to Samsung HBMs. Among the 3 memory chip maker that can produce HBM, it's SK Hynix, the world's second largest memory chip maker, became Nvidia's main supplier. 와, SK Hynix 주식 개떡상했겠다. Samsung, which is the world's largest memory chip maker by revenue, failed to secure an early edge in the lucrative market and has been struggling to pass Nvidia's product qualification test. Huang did not elaborate on the reason Samsung has to redesign the HBM chips, but he emphasized that Samsung is working on it and that there is no question that Samsung will succeed. But I really am curious of why he did not elaborate on the reason. Remember Samsung creating HBM originally? The very first HBM memory that Nvidia ever used was from Samsung. They will recover, it's a great company. I have confidence that Samsung will succeed with HBM memory. I have confidence like tomorrow is Wednesday. During the session, Huang also confirmed that he will meet with SK Group Chair Che Tae-won during the CES event, which runs from Tuesday to Friday. SK Hynix, the HBM supplier, is an affiliate of SK Group's Korea's second largest conglomerate. Tae and Huang are expected to discuss their collaboration on the next generation HBM4, which is projected to become the main chip in demand this year. Because I heard this main theme was AI. The cutting-edge chip is expected to support Nvidia's Rubin GPU architecture, the successor of the Blackwell, which is currently in high demand. So Huang had asked him to expedite the supply of HBM4 by 6 months for Nvidia's Rubin chips, which is going to be launched in 2026. So what is HBM? 찾아보자. Who knows what HBM is? 잠깐만 이제 한국어 살짝 읽어볼게요. 나 이거 못 봤어. AMD도 만들 수 있는 것 같아. 내 생각엔. 마이크론 얘기는 없네. 그러니까 R&D boys at Samsung will not sleep. 또 삼성 HBM3 수요 예측 실패로 개발만 하고 양상 준비 안 했다가 하이닉스가 HBM3에서 So you know how they were talking about HBM4 expedite HBM4. It seems that HBM3 was Samsung did a poor job of estimating the demand for HBM3 and that they've only done the R&D instead of producing. So Hynix took over that market and ended up taking over 95% and Micron of 5%. And even till this day, Samsung has not been able to be validated of their HBM3 to Nvidia. And it seems maybe Samsung has been more focused on producing more money than R&D. So I guess Samsung itself right now seems like they are not in a good situation, not just with HBM but also with other manufacturing that they have, like 2 nanos or 3 nanos, and they are even losing to TSMC as well. Because you guys can even see in Galaxy Flip and Fold technology where every series there isn't anything different changing. But that's kind of with Apple too. Sorry. Apple also isn't really doing a lot of that. So you can see how the Chinese flip phones have been catching up to Samsung's technology as well. So Samsung hasn't been doing that well. You can't really do anything about it, I guess. No R&D will mean no product. Could be Alos because tech companies like this must always evolve every 2 years, which is competitive. Yeah, I think it was SOG. 그러니까 이게 참 어려운 게 뭐냐면, you know what it's really hard about this is how valuable is HBM compared to semiconductors? At least from what we're reading right now, it seems that HBM products are needed in high quality GPUs. And so, which means that if AI market were to grow bigger than this coming year, it seems that their HBM products will be losing. 뭐라고 하는 거니? What am I talking about? 잠깐, it's in my head, but I can't talk about it. 잠깐만. Right. 그러니까 that's I think the biggest issue for these is Samsung이 is doing too much. And well, they can do too much. They're a big company, right? But they have semiconductor. conductor가 있고 뭐 HBM 있잖아. HBM is part of GPU. And the semiconductor, well, of course, is in GPU, but also in CPU too, right? So their biggest competitor here is TSMC, but it seems that they are losing to them? 뭐 TSMC도 있고, 인텔도 있고, right? Cause of technology issue? Technology. Like I said, of course they are doing better than Intel, but still it seems that in terms of foundry, but to be honest, I think it's really hard for Samsung to win against TSMC because their main focus is to become the foundry of semiconductor, right? 그러니까 얘네는 이거를 집중적으로 하고 있는데 이길 수는 없을 것 같긴 해. And then for HBM, this is high bandwidth memory chips, which goes inside the GPU. So it's an important component for GPU, especially because GPU is needed in AI technology, right? So higher GPU 뭐라 해야 돼? spec requires, so they are connected. Now the biggest competitor for HBM was SK Hynix. And 뭐 아까 보니까 AMD도 있고 뭐 Micron. But initially Samsung used to be the number one for HBM, but it seems, at least from what the Korean chat said, was that they did not manufacture HBM3 well, because I'm guessing that their R&D has failed, since right now, to this day, their HBM3 has not been approved by NVIDIA. They don't need to get approved by NVIDIA. However, it seems that NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is already so well known for AI, I mean, you guys look at the stock price for NVIDIA, it's going crazy, right? You know, they kind of need to. So, however, SK Hynix has been approved here. So either Samsung has to R&D for HBM4, or they have to work their butt off to get HBM3 settled? Not sure. I think the best thing is to go right into HBM4, because if HBM3 has already been taken over by SK Hynix, then I don't see a future of this. That was a lot of talking. Need to build a chip plant in US? I think they have a chip plant in US, don't they? 그치. Yeah, so it's really all about speed. So you can see that Huang wants him to expedite the supply of HBM4, but if Samsung were to get approved and qualified for supply, for HBM4, then they do have a chance. However, SK Hynix obviously will not be, you know, just playing around, right? They are building a factory near Yongin. In Yongin? Yongin. So, I will apply there, guys. Let's go to SK Hynix. 여러분! 2026년에 짓는다 하거든? I think they're building in 2026. So, I will go to SK Hynix. SK Hynix. 근데 뭐, I think this is current issue, but I do maybe have confidence that 모르겠어. I'm a little worried about Samsung in terms of coming back, but I think it's also a good time to purchase Samsung stock after it goes down more, because any news like this will be telling Koreans like, oh, Samsung must be falling or failing. But I think if they can get a good executives, but I don't know, like Koreans think Lee Jae-yong is not that good. But I think, to be honest, it's not bad. Samsung is... It really depends on how well they can bring back semiconductor and the HDM, it seems like. But but I'm trusting more of what Huang is saying, it seems, and like what Inachu is also saying is that, you know, like we still want to use Samsung chips, like if they can get back. So he also has great faith in Samsung, it seems like. So I'll just wait for Samsung stock to drop down and then purchase. Because I don't think it's over yet. People could worry, but you know, they're always a company that always turns around and bring back goods to Korea. So we'll have to see. Because like there are still rumors among the co-workers, peers, saying that Samsung isn't doing well, but that's that. That was high bandwidth. So hopefully things go well. So HBM3 was released 2022, and it seems that they have maximum capacity. Their max data rate has increased. How do they look like? Oh, it looks like these. So it seems like HBM is like a huge part of GPUs. And also in CPUs too. So it's a computer memory interface for 3D stacked synchronous dynamic random access memory, SDRAM. Oh, but actually the first HBM memory was produced by SK Hynix. HBM이 근데 정확히 뭔가 I want a better description of it. We will all be using quantum computers. 그러게, I agree too. I wonder if HBM is used specifically in the AI systems. Maybe. So HBM is standardized the stacked memory technology that provides very wide channels for data. Both within the stack and between the memory and logic. HBM stack can contain up to 8 DRAM modules, which are connected by 2 channels per module. Current implementations include up to 4 chips, which is roughly the equivalent of 40 DDR cores in a fraction of the space. What makes this technology attractive is bandwidth between the DRAM chips, between the module and logic. So what is the... So I guess you can stack the HBM memory. 뭐야? 뭘까? 이런 거 보면 되나?
Hi, I'm Ed Sperling. I'm the editor-in-chief of Semiconductor Engineering. I'm over at East Silicon with Tim Harrell, who's going to talk today about high bandwidth memory and how that integrates with an ASIC, particularly at advanced nodes. In the past, we had a memory bottleneck going back, 10, 15 years ago. It seems to be coming back again. What's changed?
What is the CPU
So
bottleneck?
you end up trying to drive a whole lot more bandwidth than is actually possible through the external memory interfaces. And the HBM interface solves that problem by reducing the power that's required to get the bandwidth out of the memory that you need.
Is this just a function of more data everywhere? Is that what the problem is? Or is it more transistors? Where are we starting to run the problem?
So is it like a technology that...
If you follow Moore's law, what you end up looking at is the performance has to go up at a certain rate, and the increasing data requirements for each of those applications is driving a huge increase in memory bandwidth.
Why don't you draw this out for us?
Sure thing.
So what are we looking at here?
So in the normal circumstance, or what has been traditionally, the chip will talk through the board out to a DDR memory.
This is a chip. Chip is... So there is GPU connection to... 아니다, DDR is something else. Potato chips? 그러니까 이런 칩이 있고 so HBM is to transfer high data faster. So it's kind of like an accelerator in chips. Any type of chips. GPUs or CPUs. So by adding on more HBM, it will increase the data transfer rate faster. Is that right? So you can add on chips to GPUs or CPUs, and that's why it's needed in the AI, because AI requires a huge amount of chips. A huge amount of data. 아, 야, 나 진짜 똑똑한 것 같아. I think I'm smart. Woo! Because AI requires lots of data. 와. 그러니까 they are just kind of like, 뭐라고 compare 해야 되지? So HBM is kind of like 뭐냐? What is a good? So HBM is like steroids for 이거 뭐냐? Weightlifters. The more steroids they put on, the heavier weight that they can lift. And so it's needed in the AI because AI requires so much data being transferred. Right? Imagine no red lights. Like, what is the bottleneck in CPUs where if you were to have HBM, it will remove the bottleneck? 아, 이제야 HBM의 이해가 됐어요. 그러니까 HBM은 GPU나 CPU 위에 이렇게 꼽는 accelerator 같은 개념이잖아. 그래가지고 HBM이 추가로 넣어지면은 데이터 전송력이 더 빨라지고 더 높은 HBM이 생기면 생길수록 그 GPU의 데이터 전송력이 더 빨라져가지고 AI 기술력을 저희가 순화롭게 사용할 수 있다. 맞습니까? 죄송해요. 제가 한국어가 서툴어가지고 단어 선택은 어렵지만. So GPU data goes to CPU to inject 뭐라고 해? Like manage data구나. 그런데 because if there's only HBM in GPU, there's lots of things being loaded onto CPU, but if CPU doesn't have that ability to manage data fast, then it is lacking. 완전 이해했어. And the only people that can make HBM, only company is SK hynix, AMD, Samsung, and Micron. 와. Basically, yes. Am I understanding it well? 나 완전 이해 제대로 한 것 같은데? Oh shit, sorry. Let's turn the thing. 근데 how come other companies have not been trying to... That memory is lost every time you turn off your computer. My memory is lost? Why? But the computer needs to be on at all time to prevent data loss. Wait. Why are we talking about data loss, guys, now? 잠깐만. 하나씩 다시 읽어볼게. Computer needs to be on all the time. Things like hard drives and SSD will always retain trace of data packets when the computer... What is data packets? The memory is lost every time you turn off your PC. Data is lost. Which data is being lost? 휘발성 메모리는 뭐야? 휘발성? 나 진짜 한국어도 어렵고 영어도 어렵네. 큰일 났다. Guys, I think I'm zero lingual. What the fudge is 휘발성? 죄송해요. No. SSD는 비휘발성 메모리라고? What is 휘발성 memory? 기다려봐. 휘발성. 영어로. Volatility. Liquidity. RAM is liquidity memory. SSD is How come the power is how come data is gone when the power is off though? 아. 그러니까 휘발유처럼 이제 불을 붙이면 그 휘발유가 사라지는 그런 개념이라고 생각하면 되겠지? 아이씨 어렵네. 맞아요? Packets are just chunks of tiny bags of data. So RAM needs power, but you cannot turn on computer. What happens if you lose the data though? 나 복대만 하고. You guys, I gotta put on my back thingy bobbers. 허리가 좀 안 좋아져가지고. Your storage is okay. Explain. The electricity is gone, so data doesn't remain on the chips. 그냥 셧다운 같은 경우네. 전기가 없으면 그냥 셧다운 되는 거예요? Hi, shrimp. 전기가 들어올 때, 그거랑 HDMI랑은 근데 무슨 상관이야? We used to have RAM drives with 잠깐만. They say SSD is faster now. Is SSD faster? 램을 수직으로 쌓는 게 HDM. HDM is faster than HDD. SSD is faster than 어떡해. 나 바본가 봐. 아씨 큰일 났다. 나 이해해서 행복했는데 다시 이해가 안 가. DRAM이 stacks like 이렇게 DRAM이 이렇게 쌓이는 게 잠깐만 다시 해볼게. 오케이. 미안해 chat. You guys must be furious. Oh my god, this girl doesn't understand this. 자, 다시 refresh. 그러니까는 스토리지가 하드 드라이브가 있고 그거는 얘가 memory. This is all the memories inside my PC. SSD 뭐 RAM 등등. Memory is for stuff you have open right now. Okay. You have several types of storage stuff on your PC, but story short, if you open Google, I open Google, it's going to be allocated on my RAM till you close it. 이게 if it's open, 그러면 it tells RAM, hey RAM, I open Google. So he tracks Google data. But when you need to save for later, you're going to be saved on my hard drive. 근데 if I close this, then it's saying, but I want to save it. Instead of saving it on RAM, it's going to be saved on hard drive. 이런 거야? 램이랑 램도 is part of DRAM is part of memory구나. 그래서 DRAM like 3D가 뭐야? What the heck is 3D? 내가 아는 3D는 you know like 내가 아는 3D는 그 3D야? What is 3D? 아, 수직으로 쌓는 게, 아, 이게 3D라는 개념이에요? 테크놀로지? 테크놀로지. 아, 3D means stack. 어, 그러면, but is HBM, oh, sorry, I'm like spitting on my mouse, mic. Is 3D not stacked? 아, 그래서 그거구나. 이렇게 쌓는 게 3D. To stack it is 3D. 기다려봐. 그러면 DRAM stacked like 3D is HBM이 그 뜻이구나. 그러면 DRAM을 wait, does DRAM contains HBM? 아니면은 just stacking of DRAM means HBM이야? Is HBM? 램을 수직으로 쌓는 게 램을 이렇게 수직으로 쌓는 게 HBM이란 뜻이구나. 아, 그래서 요게 process becomes faster. How can you stack them? 그러니까 얘가 just so this picture is showing 이 사진이 그럼 그거네. This picture is saying this picture is HBM 3D 뭐냐 DRAM in 3D 이렇게 말을 해야 되나? Is that the right way of saying? RAM is much faster than SSD. 근데 SSD는 뭐야 그럼 여기서? 왜 SSD가 나와요? RAM은 SSD보다 빠르다. RAM is faster than SSD. SRAM is faster than DRAM. Is it written on the diagram? 아 그러네. HBM DRAM인데 이게 쌓는 게 3D네. 오. So before, like what Inachu you're saying, it used to be paper, and instead of stacking it up like 3D, 3-dimensional, they put it next to each other. And that's why it got fat and less storage. So now they developed the technology to make it be stacked. 원래는 이렇게 나란히 했다가 이게 자리 차지 비효율적이라 it was very what is 비효율적 in English? Inefficient. Give me a second. So they decided to stack it up in 3D. 지니님 똑똑한디? So I should search board cube. 뭔데 얘는? 얘는 뭐야? What is this? 옆으로만 늘리니까는 면적이 안 돼서 감당이 안 돼서 그래? 얘가 CPU야 이제? This is a CPU? 오. Hey, don't confuse me. 지금 we are studying DRAM, ARAM 하는데 갑자기 무슨 보드 큐브야, 보드 큐브. 전공이 이쪽이시구나. 오케이. 3D가 이렇게 됐다. Hey, don't confuse me. Confusing me is coming out later. 나중에 초딩이야? 그런 식으로 가르쳐줘야 돼. Don't tell me that's 15 years away. I need something that's right now talk. 오케이, 오케이. Why are we on this? So, 그니까, in the end, 결국에는, for babies like me, 나 같은, 이제, 완전 초짜, newbie that doesn't know about, 뭐, HBM, etc. 그러니까 why we need HBM is for giving out faster data in a efficient stacking way called 3D. 맞지? HBM의 필요성, 중요성은 모든 컴퓨터 부품 안에 있는 것들을 빠르게 사용하기 위해 HBM의 그러니까 3D 스태킹 메소돌로지로 진행을 한다. 그래서 this is the best way, the best company that makes HBM is SK, Hynix, Samsung, right now. And Micron. 오케이. 이렇게 세 개가 한다. But right now. 근데, okay. Now I got my question. Okay. 그런데, Hang said, hey, Samsung's HBM3는 does not fit NVIDIA's GPU, right? That's what he said. 여기 이렇게 그런 말 했잖아. 안 맞아요. That's what he said in this article, right? 어딨냐? Here. You need to redesign your HBMs, right? That's what he said. 어딨니? 여기. 여기. Redesign. Does that mean that the HBM that Samsung has produced does not fit NVIDIA? Why do you think he said this? 그러니까 삼성의 현재 디자인이 지금 안 맞는 거잖아. GPU에. Samsung's current design uses DRAM 1A. 1A는 뭐야? For HBM3 and HBM3E. 나 이거 배웠어. I saw it on Google. 구글에 봤어. HBM. 여기에 보면은 the difference between HBM3 and HBM3E is the maximum capacity, along with the maximum data rate. What is wrong with this? Data rate. 이렇게 두 가지가 이거 플러스 maximum data speed. 그래서 근데 what is 1A? 이 1A 좀 설명. So because Samsung uses DRAM 1A, it causes more heat, but less electricity. Revision version. 그냥 Samsung style이라는 거네. 1A가. 1A is Samsung style. revision? 그런데 Hynix use DRAM 1B. I guess which maybe 1B는 뭔데? 1A가 있고 1B가 있어. 공정 막 이런 알파 뭐 베타 이런 거구나. So it's saying that Samsung has not moved on to the next generation? Then? So Huang is just saying Samsung is slow on technology. 이 뜻인가? Is that right? 오, slow? Behind on technology. 늦춰졌다. 빨리 bring up your game. You don't say slow? Sorry. Okay, behind. But still good. But more inefficient though. 오케이. 나 완전 이해했어. I totally get it now. 와, 대박. 나 이제 완전 여러분 나 지금 머릿속에 HBD 들어왔어. My brain contains HBD. The process is getting faster. You know what we need? We need pregnancy HBD. Cause pregnant brain is like dead. You know, we work like a 1990s computer. The process is so slow. 임신하잖아요? 그럼 거의 1990년대 컴퓨터, 우리 옛날 그 컴퓨터 있잖아요. 막 이따만한 거, 모니터 이따만한 거. 그런 마인드 지금. 뇌가 안 움직여. What's slow then down is when you create a chip. When you create a chip. If I stack my baby brain, then it's 3D brain. 이런 거야? 368? Windows 98? 야. 문제는 경쟁사들이 더 싸고 효율적인 HBM 만들고 있어서 위험한 상황이다. So 하이닉스, 뭐 SK랑 How's Micron doing for HBM? Micron은 어떻게 돼가고 있어요? Micron's HBM. 얘네는 무슨 단계야? Micron's HBM is doing better than Samsung? 뭐야? 얘는 뭐야? 1A랑 1B의 사이? Sorry. I didn't mean to write on your face. Sorry. So Micron is at between 1A and 1B in HBM technology인가? HBM3 and HBM3, HBM3E. 공정은 모르는데 삼성보단 잘 되고 있지만 하이닉스보단 못하고 있다? So ranking is Samsung, 하이닉스가 1등. 닉스 number 1. 마이크론 2등. 삼성 3등이야 지금? In terms of HBM? 어떻게? Then what do you do with Samsung? 삼성 그럼 어떻게? But their revisions between companies do not really match each revision between companies. So even if we keep saying 1B, 1A, 1B, it's not the same. They don't have the same, 뭐라 돼? Like revisions. 번딩은 뭐야? 아. 그러니까 내가 맞네. 내가 아까 그 얘기 했거든. 얘는 그냥 HBM4로 가야 되겠다. Who is Micron's seller for HBM? Buyer. Buyer. Micron's buyer for HBM. HBM. 성능은 살짝 다를 수가 있구나. 오. 야, 마이크론 주식 사야 되는 거 아니야? 이게 살짝 going to each branch means like 3B 뭐 3C 이게 branch이지? That's branch. 아, 오케이. Depends on wow, so Samsung employees will have to do a lot of pull a lot of all-nighters. 아, 삼성 직원들 죽어 나겠는데? 오케이. 나 완전 이해했어. I totally understand. 재밌네. So that's HBM. 와, 이거 어떡하냐. Do you guys think Samsung can come back? I think it's going to take a while for Samsung to come back, guys. Yeah, it really depends on how well the engineering team works and how well they manage. They 진짜 manage네. How well, like it's not going to die, but to Koreans they are worried because Samsung used to always be number one. 한국 사람들은 좀 삼성에게 실망이 많을 것 같아. Because everyone owns like a bit of Samsung stock because like this was always like the safety. 근데 but their stock price I think someone said is doing bad. 볼까? Samsung 주식 stock. Yeah. So I think 슬슬 들어갈 때가 됐어. Time to go in Samsung. 야. 조만간 한 if it goes in the 40s, I think it's a good time to buy Samsung. Currently, Hynix is using MR Murph and Samsung is using TC. 이게 뭐예요? 와, 이거 너무 어렵다. 와, 이거는 전기공학 쪽이죠, 아예. 아, 3차원을 쌓는 방식이구나. 근데 지금 MR Murph is working better than TC. 발음도 어떻게 해? 발음을 어떻게 해야 되는 거야? 아, 잠깐만. 내 공부 채널이 있어요. 제가 그냥 혼자서 공부하는 이게 있거든. 거기 좀 오늘 했던 내용 공부해야 돼. 자, HBM. Today's main topic was HBM, guys, right? LG는 LG Electronics good too. But 뭐 어떻게 써야 돼? HBM은 is a high bandwidth with the memory chip. 이게 뭐냐? What is high bandwidth memory chip? 자, this is for people who didn't understand it like me. I will try to explain it to you guys in baby terminology because to be honest, there's too many smart people that explains it in their smart ass way. So sometimes it's really hard. So you guys say you guys taught it like a baby, but you guys were really bad at explaining. 너무 고급 연어가 나왔어. 여러분들이 아까 유치원생 가르친다고 그렇게 가르치면 유치원생도 이해 못해요, 님들아. 내 내가 알려줄게, 유치원생들에게 가르치는 방법. 그렇게 하면은 유치원생들도 이해 못해요. 뻥입니다. 아, 설명 잘하셨어 근데. Okay, guys. So let's talk about why it's important. Before we go into that, there's 3 companies that before we do that. So what is high bandwidth memory chip? It's kind of like an accelerator for transferring data, right? And what makes this unique is that the methodology for HBM, Journey, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you, 감사합니다. So instead of placing it side by side, they are now instead of putting it side by side, they are stacking the DRAM, which is memory. So what it means to stack the transferring data speed will go faster. Why is that important? The faster data is being transferred, the more high complicated technological shizzle we can perform, aka AI stuff. Since AI requires lots of data. 맞지? 여기까지 맞지? This is right? Right? she's Ellie구나. Ellie, okay. 그치? 여기까지 맞아요? 그래서 so then for people who don't even know AI, okay. 다시. Why is it important? The faster data is being transferred. 맞잖아. Plus less time spent transferring data. Right? So imagine. So HBM is kind of like steroids for gym people, athlete. 맞지? More steroids means faster and heavier weight they can lift. 맞지? HM 간략하게 또 설명을 또 적었어요? 봐줘야지 그러면. 기다려봐. 오 마이 갓. 선생님 이거 고마운데 한국어잖아. 한국이잖아. 한국어 어려워. 제가 이거는 저 따로 혼자서 읽어볼게요. 무슨 난 미국인이에요. 죄송해요. 지금 무슨 느낌인지 알아요, 지니님? 저희 시어머니가 저한테 그 성경책을 한국어로 주신 느낌이에요. 근데 한번 제가 이거를 영어로 좀 이렇게 한번 읽어볼게 나중에. 그러니까 AI with roid rage. What is roid rage? 자, 이게 HBM이야, right? This is HBM. 아, roid rage is that? 아, 오케이. 맞잖아. 근데 스테로이드잖아 거의. You know 이건데, but 이제 you know like you know they made steroids. It's a special steroid that you can inject three. 이렇게 연달아 usually when you inject steroids you cannot inject one at a you can only inject one steroids at a time, right? Right, guys? Steroids more they created a special steroids where you can inject multiple at a time. 이런 개념이죠. But it's kind of this theme. 그러니까는 원래 우리가 이게 마약제로 이제 스테로이드를 맞으면은 딱 이제 하나만 꼽을 수밖에 없는데 이제 이 3D의 개념은 우리가 연달아 5개를 맞을 수 있는 그런 스테로이드를 맞았다는 개념이잖아. Right? 그래서 HBM only is currently for GPU and CPU. Right? Yeah, for gym bros, you can only do single dosage. But HBM is like a steroids that you can inject multiple dosage at a time. Should I be talking about steroids? My brother is a pharmacist. I don't think he will like this talk. 저 친오빠가 지금 약된데. 야야야. So that's all you need to know about HBM. 잠깐 HBM 이고 steroids 했는데? 그러니까 이제 막 한 5개 이렇게 꼽는 느낌으로, you know. Also, the tech of HBM, you have to think about MTBF. How long they last. 아, life 뭐냐? life spam도 있구나. 아, 뭐 근데 뭐. But the overall picture right now, guys, is that you know, instead of talking more in depth about HBM and the technology, which is also important, but the important thing about why HBM was popular for the CES of 2025. So why this was hot? Because you know, Jensen Huang talked about it, right? Is that Nvidia is the leader for AI technology, and the CES theme was heavily on AI. Right? CES, which means that better that if Nvidia or any other GPU slash CPU producing companies want to sell their product, it must contain AI related stuff. Right? And so we know that because HBM is very important on accelerating the data for AI, this is a very important component for AI. 그래서 conclusion은 what you need to know about HBM은 for newbies, not smarty asses like you guys. Newbies like me, what we just need to know about HBM, simple. HBM은 important component for GPU, CPU, and is related to AI. So, anyone who wants to invest in stock and is looking for AI related, this would be an option to look into. Before we do that, why is this hot? 이렇게 하고, which companies make HBM? Currently, number one은 SK hynix, Korean. 그 다음에 second up is Micron, which is US. Next is Samsung, Korea. Note. Oh, nice. Samsung is lacking / behind on technology. So Jensen Huang said, dude, bring up your game. Or else no one wants to buy your product. 이게 conclusion. Now, if we go more in depth with HBM, 여기서 이제 more in depth, if anyone's really more in depth with HBM, a couple of keywords to understand is 3D, which means to stack. Is this how you spell stack? Yeah. So, they used to be side by side, but now the DRAMs are being stacked. We call this 3D. 그다음에 another thing that companies need to work on is worrying about the speed of HBM. Not speed, the lifespan of HBM. 그 다음에 내가 배운 게 what did I also learn? 나 또 뭐 배웠지? Layers가 뭐야? HBM is important on layers. 뭔 소리인지 모르겠어 근데. What is layers? 그 다음에 layer, there are like 8 times 12 times 맞아 16 times 그 다음에 SK hynix is going with revision version 1B while Samsung is on 1A. 이렇게 하고 이렇게 해서 note that all the revision between companies might be slightly different. 야 이거 나 유튜브 영상 만들어도 떡상할 것 같지 않아요? Wait! Should we create YouTube video? What is HBM and why is Jensen Huang talking about this? 이거 너무 노트 정리 내가 너무 잘했어. 기특해. 솔직히 인정. 이 정도면은 한 그래도 한 1000명은 보지 않을까요? 이 정도만 알아도 될 것 같은데 내가 또 뭐 넣고 싶은 게 있었는데 I had something I wanted to put inside. 주식 쪽 사람들이 좋아할 것 같긴 해. 주식 채널이 있긴 해요. 아, 1B, 1A, 1A, which contains more heat, but uses less electricity. 맞지? 아 근데 이런 거 하려면 막 사진 돌리고 막 뭐지고 다 해야 되고 막 귀찮아. 살짝 하는 게 좋을 것 같기도 하고. 이렇게 하고 conclusion은 I wanted to put in 요거랑 so for stock people HP important component for GPU Jensen Huang also said they are looking into working with Hynix for HBM4. So better and faster technology, right? So if either Micron or Samsung creates HBM4 that works, that what's the word that they used here? That passes the NVIDIA qualification test, then the rank might change. 아, 여기서 뭐야, 그럼 하이닉스 벌써 4 만들었어요? Your engineers are 6 now. Oh, you only have 6 engineers? Hynix has already created one for HBM4. Hynix is looking into creating HBM4 using 1B process가 더 맞겠다, 그럼 표현이. Should I make shorts? 야, 이거 쇼츠로 만들까? 우리 주식 쇼츠 이런 거 할까요? 잠깐만. 유튜브 만들어도 되겠는데? 제2의 미니 슈카 형님 되겠습니다. Anyways, that's HBM. 맞지? For anyone interested in stock. 뱅 초보를 위한 HBM이 뭐하는 놈이냐? 그렇게 제목 지어줄까? 아, 그래서 will Samsung go to 1C? So Samsung is thinking of going to 1C, but will that beat Hynix 1B? 관전 포인트? 아, 원시 수율이 10%대로 안 좋다는 거? 아. 이렇게 해서 이렇게 해야 되겠다. Things to look out for. 주의할 것. 그래서 4B technology랑 누가 이길 건지. Good study, guys. Let's move on to a different topic. We can't stay here forever. We gotta look into other things. No, for the main event, we were looking at CES. 나도 사실 저 이런 거 가는 거 좋아하거든요. SES. 조용히 하세요. 나를 사랑해. Guys, our next goal. 조용히 해. Our next goal is to attend CES 2026. We will become popular with the help of you guys. 여러분, 저희 유명한 뱅 초보자들을 위한 경제 채널을 만들어가지고 완전 초보자 이제 저같이 이제 같이 공부해가지고 올리는 그런 초보자가 돼가지고 여기 있네. Day 3 is wrapped. 이제 robotics도 많이 올라오네. So I think another thing to look into is robotics. Robotics.
It's day 3 of CES, and I just can't believe it. Like, every day keeps getting better and better.
We've seen so many things. Look, this show floor here is massive.
나도 가고
There are
싶다.
more than 2.5 million net square feet of exhibits at CES 2025. When each and every booth has something cool, it literally takes days to explore the show.
So many techies have joined us on the show floor. Each hall is filled with people who just love tech.
That's part of what makes CES the most powerful tech event in the
Computex
world. Everywhere I
2025.
look, I can see passionate people connecting
This is
to
always
future
the
of
issue.
innovation, and that's exactly how problems get solved.
When we say the future is being unveiled at
돈
CES,
주세요.
we're talking about the innovation on display and the people who have worked so hard to
나를
make it happen.
Everyone
사랑해.
is bringing the energy. The exhibitors, the attendees, all of the new tech.
Yeah, we have a whole lot of energy still, but be sure to remember, tomorrow is the last day. We still got a whole lot to cover, and you can also follow all the things that we're doing on all of CES's social channels.
나노코리아는 뭐예요? 비용이 얼만데?
It's day 3.
나도 가고 싶다. So CES Innovation. 우와, 이런 거 너무 귀엽다. 얘는 뭐야? 너무 귀여워. What is this, guys? Also chat also gave me some link. To see. 맞다. 오늘 거 올랐구나.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Aliek here at CES 2025 in Las Vegas, the ultimate hub of innovation for all things tech. Let's explore the show floor and
근데 I'm gonna go bathroom. 기다려봐. 화장실 갔다 올게요. 허리 아파. 허리야. 아이고. What is the next big thing for consumer robots? We'll have to see. 진짜 이 몸뚱아리가 너무 싫어요, 여러분. I hate my body.
find all the coolest gaming gadgets on display. Let's go. presented by the United States Air Force. Hey everybody, I am here with Michael from my arcade, and you're holding something pretty interesting over here. Can you tell me about it?
Eating pad?
I'm holding the Atari Game Station Go. We're really excited about this item. It's actually the first Atari portable handheld that includes all of these different classic controls in one unit. We have the paddle control, which is important for games like Breakout and Warlords. We have the trackball, which is huge for games like Centipede, and we have the number pad. The number pad's important for Atari 5200 games as well as other titles, but also we have a technology called Smart Globe. What Smart Glow is that only the controls that you need for a particular game will illuminate.
Are we able to connect this to our TVs, plug in our controllers?
Yes, so this actually has an HDMI port on top, so you can connect it to your TV. It is 1080p output. Q3 is the official release date. And
Oh,
the MSRP
which
is gonna
company
be
made this? Atari?
$149.99. We're really excited to share this with everybody.
오, 재밌겠다.
Hey everybody, I'm Ralph from X-Reel, and we are here in our gaming lounge at the X-Reel booth at CES, and we have
아타리
here, for the first
쇼크예요?
time ever, the X-Reel 1 Pro. This is the first
아,
time out
handheld
for our new
game
AR
and
glasses,
UMPC.
we're super psyched to let all these people
아,
know
UMPC가
how to
그건가?
use them.
PC
So how do you
온라인으로
work with video games
로 PC?
specifically? You can see inside the glasses.
아, 잠깐만. Sorry. Let me just take out my notes. 아씨. 안
I
되겠다.
didn't know.
Chat.
Can you tell me about the gaming
저
aspect connected to the glasses?
Yeah, so
getting
what's
my
great about
tablet
our
out.
glasses is we plug into
아,
chips
노트
that-
적어야 돼. 여러분
If you're
이거
playing on
이
a Steam Deck,
공부병이에요.
If you're playing on an Ally, if you're playing on Xbox, if you're playing on PlayStation, if you're playing on PC, anything with the USB-C, we plug our glasses into, and we give you this giant virtual screen. And not just right in front of you, but literally anywhere you want.
I need to ask, how many hours can I wear these glasses for non-stop gaming?
We're getting people clocking serious game time hours. We're seeing people wear the glasses and play for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. It's up to you. The good thing is we have blue light blocking, flicker free, 5-star eye comfort. We have all these certifications to say that the glasses aren't going to hurt your eyes. They're not going to strain your eyes. So we've got the X-Reel 1 series, which includes X-Reel 1 that just launched in December. It's available now on our website, xreel.com, and on Amazon. And then the X-Reel 1 Pro is available for pre-orders right now. The 1 Pro has an 11 millimeter thin flat prism optics package. It's a lot of words to say. It's a smaller package.
역시
but it
저는
gives you a
게임하는
much bigger
것보다
screen.
이런 거 보는 게
Sweet,
더
I'm gonna have to
재밌나
get
봐.
one of these soon,
야,
maybe.
게임도
We'll see.
재밌는데
Okay.
아이드니까 이런 게 더 재밌어. 않아?
Hey guys, I'm here with Zach from Stern Pinball, and I see some pretty sweet machines back here. Please tell me about them.
Well, we got our brand new Dungeons and Dragons pinball machine. Have you ever battled a
왜 이렇게
dragon before?
No, but I'd like to.
All right, be careful because this one blows pinballs at you. So you got.
What?
So this is a very detailed custom D&D pinball machine, and I see a lot of details in there. I would love for you to give me a tour.
Yes. So starting on the left, you obviously have Wrath the Relentless.
What the hell is that?
Attack you. So when you hit it, his head's gonna move. It's gonna block shots. When you start multi-ball, it's gonna fire pinballs at you. You've got a shield that if you use this action button, the shield will pop up and block the balls from going down. With our insider connected platform,
저거는
you can log
딱히.
in and it can save your progress. So you can play any
Ah, that's not that
game
attractive
and
for
carry
me.
over your progress. So it's not just a 3-ball game. When you play it, you can kind of continue your story. We've got an amazing cast of voiceover. So we've got Kevin Smith, Michael Dorn is the dragon. You got Matt Mercer. I can keep going on and on.
If I want to get one of these pinball machines, how can I get one and for how much?
Sternpinball.com. They range from around 7,000 up to 13,000.
Sweet. Can I try one?
I won't even charge you.
Let's go. All right, we need to talk about the Sega collaboration, and you're holding right here the...
I'm holding the Sonic the Hedgehog joystick player. We're excited to announce our new partnership with Sega. This is
Whoa!
a joystick player, which is going to include Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It includes a joystick as well as a 3.5-inch screen. It's a great way to play Sonic. People are really excited about it. In addition, we have another joystick player that is for Shinobi. So Shinobi's a classic ninja game from the 90s with Sega. Sega actually confirmed they're going to be doing a movie for Shinobi. So we really think that there's going to be tremendous momentum building into Shinobi as well.
When it comes to gaming chairs, I've been having a pretty hard time finding the right one for me because I'm not the size of a typical gamer, but I'm here at Blacklight to find out if this chair fits me. Whoa, I like the lumbar support on this one. It's pretty comfy. The neck pillow is magnetic. I think we need to do a leaning test. What? Wait, I think I can sleep here. I'm gonna take a quick power nap. I'll be right back, okay?
근데 저거는 딱히. Wow, what is that?
This is our new, brand new haptic suit that we just launched. It's called TechSuit Pro. It has 32 haptic motors inside, 16 in
Whoa.
the front and 16 in the back, so that you can feel different haptic patterns that's in sync with events happening within the contents. For example, the vest currently works with over 250 VR games, so you can feel directional damage in games when you get shot in the
햅틱이야,
games. And
햅틱?
you can also feel the strong recoils whenever you fire guns.
It was so cool feeling everything in my thumbs and the sides of my vest. It was such a cool experience. So if people want to get this vest and the gloves and everything, where can they get it?
So we sell from our own website, www.
Oh, it's B Haptic. Is it a Korean company?
On Amazon. They all work individually, so you can get whatever you want. The vest is $4.99 US, and the gloves are $2.49. And we also have the recently announced new arm devices called Tech Sleeve. That one.
이것 좀 쩐다. 아타리 쇼크는 북미 게임 산업. 아, 진짜요?
I'm here with BN with LG standing in front of the world's first 5K 2K
LG가 5K 만들었네.
and we need to learn more about how do we even get it from flat to curved.
With a press of a button, you can have this screen from flat to curved. The maximum curvature of this monitor is about 900 R.
Whoa, it moves.
165 hertz. And for those hardcore gamers, you can lower this down resolution to 1080p and get 330 hertz.
330 hertz.
Yes, 330 hertz.
Can I turn it curved?
Yes.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That's so cool.
This is not a prototype, so it will be released this year. We just don't have the release date and we don't have the final pricing yet.
So keep your eyes peeled for the world's first 5K 2K bendable monitor by LG. Thank you so much, bien.
1080p on a monitor that size? Yeah, I don't think you guys want to watch me there.
The future of gaming is bright. Okay, I gotta go check out some more things on the show floor, but for all things tech and gaming, keep it locked to IGN.
어. 재밌다. I don't know. Some girl on IGN. Chat gave me things to watch, so that was gaming gear. And then let's watch the vehicle mobility tech.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Alia here at CES 2025 in Las Vegas. If you're a car enthusiast, then this place is like a playground showcasing the cutting edge in vehicle innovation. So let's go check out some of the coolest concept cars and transportation of the future. Presented by the United States Air Force. I'm here with Fenny for Xpeng Aerot, and we have an incredible modular vehicle right behind us. I need to learn everything about it.
Okay, so this is called Land Aircraft Carrier.
Whoa! Is it a Chinese brand? 중국 브랜드인가 보다. I think we'll be seeing Chinese brand cars soon in the US.
Kind of big, and you wonder like where to park, but actually it can park in a standard parking lot or underground. It's totally fine for it. You can just use your normal driver license. You can already drive this vehicle. And for the flying part, it's very easy. Like you only need to use one click, and then you can automatically separate the aircraft from the car's trunk. And so far, this is the world's first mechanism to do the separation and reconnection automatically. It can go for a combined range for about 1,000 kilometers, so you can go for a long distance travel. So it got 6 propellers.
Whoa, what is that?
For the propellers and the main body structure, they are mainly made of carbon fiber. So there is
우와, flying 있네.
to control this. One is autonomous. So you just need to sit here, buckle up, and then close the door, put down your destination. address, and then
Personal
it's
aircraft?
for you. The second way is manual control. You can see there is a single lever here. So you just need to push it, twist it, and you can already do the maneuver.
우와!
Easy to learn and very easy to operate.
It's even got that new flying vehicle smell. When can the public maybe potentially expect?
So it's
this
flying
to be able
drone.
to be
Flying
presented?
So
drone이네.
there are some milestones that we want to achieve by this year. So first, we're gonna finish the construction of the mass production factory by this year, and also we're gonna obtain the type certification by the end of this year. And next year, by 2026, we're gonna be mass produced and delivered to individuals.
So is this going to be a worldwide vehicle that we're going to be able to see?
So for this one, currently, the regulations and policy, we are trying to do it to the Chinese market. The estimated price for Chinese market is about, make a guess.
$500,000.
So it's about like exchange to US dollars. It's about 300,000 US dollars for the Chinese market price.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I got a little bit to work here to get that $500,000. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a combo. Like so many people think that is the price for the aircraft, but it is come with the car.
교통사고 수준으로 너무 빡세지. 그러니까 하늘 이제 우리가 교통사고가 요렇게 나는 게 아니라 하늘에서 떨어질 수도 있어요. 이러면.
All in one.
근데 I personally like the Sony Nissan, Sony Honda?
Transformer home.
Transformer home, yes, very exciting. We have a line of homes,
Wow.
and this one is the mobile part. It is fully integrated with lots of AI
Mobile
gadgets
home.
and technology. It is fully electric. It produces electricity, for example. 28 kilowatts
그치,
per hour.
교통사고 이제
It captures
하늘에서 이제
water
막
as
내려오는
you're driving,
부품들도 많을 거
15
아니에요.
gallons of water a day. We believe that there is a difference between a house and a home, and a home has spirit. And what we put in this home is something called Futura, which is an entity that is going to allow you to live comfortable. Entity will be your assistant, it will be your butler, it will be a friend, a consultant.
So if you have that, do you not pay for property
Make coffee
tax?
for you if you want to.
야, 내가 저기서 살면은
The AC Future home. I know you have more things in the pipeline.
We do.
I wonder how they do that into property tax.
The inspiration really
Then
came
there's no point of
from the
owning a
housing crisis.
house.
I personally believe that everybody should have a home. We are presenting the top level version of
아, 전기랑
our home,
수도
but
그러게.
our main goal is really to allow
근데
people to
전기는
enter into the
그걸로
home
충전되지
ownership
않을까?
by
저게
buying the base model, the
그거잖아.
wheels, and it comes out at a very reasonable price, around $98,000 the base price. Then we have a middle
충전식으로
range
차잖아요, 차.
product that is about 138, and then this one about 298.
And when
하수구
can people
그러게.
get this and where?
When we have actually here the pre-order desk, anyone that wants to come and join us, not only enjoy this product but help us move into solving the housing crisis, welcome to pre-order now.
오.
All right, everybody, we're here with Steven from MotorSurf. This thing is and looks pretty cool. Please tell me more about it.
Yeah, so this is a motorized surfboard. So the industry of motorized surfing has been around for a long time. So this is just the newest iteration of, you know, high-end, super performance-based.
그러게 하수구를 어떻게 할까? I wonder what they do with like pooping and peeing for the thing.
So we really just tried to consider the customer as the most important aspect of the product. So we made sure that anything that could possibly wear out over time, like the control handle, the propulsion system, the foot pads, the battery, we made sure all of it can come apart and come off with no tools. So it's completely toolless setup so that if you have a rental company and stuff like that, you don't have to work and do a lot of maintenance on the product. The other thing we did too was everything that's hardware in the product is all titanium. You're working with carbon fiber, you're working in salt water. We didn't want any galvanic corrosion. So we made sure that everything was titanium so that if you're the first owner of the product or the 10th owner of the product and it's 25 years from now, you'll have the same enjoyable experience.
So if I were to want to buy this, where do I get it and how much is it?
You can go to motosurf.com and
Do they not have
get
videos
it.
of
I
them
think right
using
now
it?
It's retailing for $13,500.
Maybe I'll get to surf actually for once in my life. Thank you so much, Steven.
저거 하면 내가 서핑 가능한 건가?
Hey everybody, we're here with Christopher from Verge and I'm sitting on an EV bike.
우와, EV
I
바이크래.
always wanted to ride a motorcycle. This is actually my first time on a motorcycle. Is this the time for me to get one? I've only driven them in video games.
Verge is a great bike to start with because since it's electric, it's automatic. So, you know, if you're concerned about shifting gears or anything, you don't have to worry about that because it's completely
그래서
gearless
저건
and
난 딱히
touchless. You just have the
탐나진
throttle,
않는다.
and then you have your front and rear brakes.
So what are the specs for
진짜.
a bike like this?
It's 1,000 Newton meters of torque, so that's a lot of power. And then the top speed is 124 miles per hour, and it goes 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds for the Pro. We actually have an Ultra as well that goes in 2.5 seconds. It has its own operating system, so it has its own computer. It uses Unreal Engine as the base. So
오.
it has its own computer where you can actually dial in the settings. So if you want to make this a more tame ride, you can totally do that. And if you want to go beast mode with it, you can totally do that too.
So considering it's an EV vehicle, I'm sure people would love to know how long it takes to charge and how long can you drive this for?
So that's actually a really impressive feature on both bikes. The Pro here, it's over 200 miles, 217 miles on a full charge. You can use really any, we recommend the supercharger, the fastest one, and it's going to take you about 35 minutes. So you can go a really long distance.
So nothing too special, just it's a EV truck. 뭐냐, EV car,
So
EV
it's
bike
production ready. Sales are open. You can go
with a bit of AI
social,
technology.
main website. So the TS Pro is going for $29,900, and the Verge TS Ultra is going for $44,900.
Hold on, everybody. This is going to be my first bike ever. Can I take this one? All right, sweet. See you guys later. What vehicle are you most excited to see in the future? Let us know in the comments. And for
이것도 재밌겠다.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Alec here at CES 2025 in Las Vegas, the most powerful tech event in the world, full of exciting new innovations. There's so many things to check out, but what about the upgrades you can bring to use in your daily life? Let's go check out some of the smart home devices and booths right here on the show floor. Presented by the United States Air Force.
If you are interested in the world's largest outdoor TV, then this is the TV for you, the Cinema Pro series. So if you've got a backyard that's a bit empty and you want to turn it into a home theater, you need to get this. The great thing is, it's not only huge, it can withstand
What is Honda Zero?
of minus 22 degrees to 122 degrees. So all weather, 100% weatherproof, 100% waterproof, and as you can see, it is humongous in size. The other thing to mention is it's really bright. So even if you've got the sun in the daytime on the screen, it's bright.
So what is the difference between the cinema series and the gaming series?
So the cinema series is the biggest TV. The gaming series is slightly smaller. They come in different sizes. The main thing is
뭐가
the gaming
outdoor
series is
TV네.
for gamers.
So you bring that outside?
Refresh rate, really rapid refresh rate, 120 hertz, super quick, and an ultra low latency rate. So the time between you press a button and something happens on screen is 8 milliseconds. So that is industry leading. So for gaming, this is one. Also, fully outdoors. Again, can withstand temperatures from minus 22 up to 122, 100% waterproof. They're the same, it's just that this is for TV, cinema, this is for gaming. If you love gaming, if you love TV, we've got a solution.
아, 그러네. Works well with camping cars.
I'm here with Kaoru from Koze, and this is a mixed reality makeup booth, and I am so excited that I got to try some of this mixed reality makeup.
Oh my god.
I need to know how this all works.
We developed a makeup simulator with a high-speed projector, and IR sensing here is sensing your face, so you can move your faces so quickly. We can change the makeup like this.
야,
Okay,
저거는
you can
딱히.
see the her face.
So if anybody wants to try this mixed reality makeup, where can they do it?
Oh, in Tokyo, we
이거.
have a flagship store in Ginza, and you can try it. And now we're planning to selling this whole system to the world. So please contact me if you're interested.
아, 저거는 저건 딱
I'm at the LG booth here in front of the
LG. 와.
transparent and wireless television. You can see how thin it is just by looking at this display. It is incredible. All right, guys, I'm here at Lepro, and they have some really cool lights, specifically AI lights. I'm looking at an AI RGB table lamp, and check out how this works. It's pretty cool. There's a little bot here on the app. You hold and press, and then you say, Happy Halloween. I see some colors changing. So we can start tapping.
저것도
customizing
딱히.
I kind of like that one, not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna stick with that one. And you guys can get these at the official Lepro site, or you can head on over to Amazon and get some for yourself. We made it to the Govee booth, and here we have, with the CES Innovation Award, the Govee Gaming Pixel Light. So this one's pretty cool because it has AI features that detect what's on the screen and then show
데스크 테리어라는 게 있어요. 나는 그거 딱히 난
and
없어.
display them on here. It's also fully customizable, so you can see the weather, stocks, whatever you want. It's all connected to the app. Game
What is
time,
this?
everybody. All right, guys, I'm here with Max from HouseMe, and we're about to get a tour of the Micro House unit.
This is the Micro House unit, one of the units we manufacture. This is the fastest housing solution you ever see on the market. We can deploy and install it anywhere in the world in less than an hour installation time. So the structure is very unique. It's made of reinforced polymer.
진짜 RGB가 저렇게 사랑에 빠져야 할 수 있을 것 같은데.
With NASA, and now we're implementing this technology in housing. This is a 120 square feet unit, the unit which do not require any foundation. In most jurisdictions, we don't need any permits. It can be self-sustainable, solar powered, and it comes like you see here. Everything is included. It's fully furnished, fully assembled on a factory.
뭐야? What is his company? He just builds like high-tech houses?
Virus protection, HEPA filtration, a lot of features designed specifically to remotely control multiple units. If you are a hotel owner and you want to provide access to multiple customers around the world with one simple application. This is our utility room, and you can see all the electronics, smart system, water filtration, air filtration, battery pack, sewer system, water system, heating, air conditioning, smart features, connection to the internet. We usually use this with a satellite.
It's a tiny home.
So everything made here with industrial grade and industrial protocols, and we also have military grade products.
And that was the Micro House from HouseMe. Let me know if you guys would get one of these, okay? I think I'm gonna need to see which one's good for me for my gaming setup. I'd love to have any of these in my daily life. Which ones would you like to try out? Let me know in the comments. And for all things like
아니, they look at really weird ones. 좀 뭔가 좀 잠깐만. There was 요거? 요거 하나 더 있다. 와, BYD. 얘가 맥라인이에요? 얘 뭐야? 재밌다. 뭐 없니? What are some other 여기 볼까?
Cyber News is at CES 2025, and we're on the hunt to find the best new tech. About to head in right now to see what we can find. Before we do that, make sure you're subscribed because we'll be here all week uncovering all kinds of new cool stuff. Come on, let's head inside. Last year at CES 2024, Honda introduced their saloon concept, and this year they're back with a prototype. We were told that they're working to have this vehicle be the world's first level 3 autonomous self-driving vehicle, which means completely eyes off.
So this is Honda Zero?
Right now we're full
오.
self-driving, but you know, you have to have hands on the wheel.
아, 조회수 제일 많이 나온 것도 한번
The
볼까?
world's first eyes off self-driving.
오늘은 좀 영상만 보다가 한
Here at the
1시간만
center
더
panel,
보다가
there's like
일찍 좀
crystalline
다시 방송할게요. 아, 나 또
construction
허리가
here, some
아프네.
really rad lighting on the
아,
inside.
이게
Yeah, just a really appealing design experience in here.
아, 대기업들은 회사 발표 맞아. 이거 보고 대기업들 영상도 좀 봅시다.
And you can definitely feel that in this vehicle. You know, it feels like it doesn't have any extra fat. It feels like a spaceship that could take off right now and at top speed.
와, 근데 LG 모니터 I'm pretty interested. 아, 맞아요. 지금 그래서 게임 방송 못 할 것 같아. 아, 이거 더 슬퍼. 나 지금 POE도 며칠째 못 하고 있어서 너무 우울증 걸릴 것 같아.
I mean, we have this huge OLED that is now, as we call it, bendable. What this means is you have the ability to change.
But how many of you guys use bendable ones?
Touch of a button on this. I can press the button and bring it down all the way to a 900R curvature.
아, 저건 좀 궁금하긴 하다. I wanna try that. I wanna test it.
On your desktop, on your, you know, for your computer setup. This is an excellent monitor, and then it of course has the immersive capabilities to go from flat
그러니까.
to curved when I'm gaming.
Wow, so LG's bendable offerings are here to stay. They're a new line.
They seem to be pretty popular. They certainly garner a lot of interest at CES. That's why we're talking, right? So
완전 펴졌을 때는 평면인 것 같아.
flagship wow products that this is like perfect for me. We just hope to sell
I
a lot.
feel like I've never seen anyone use bendable.
And release date will be put out later this year. So what are we looking at here?
So this here is the OLED T, one-of-a-kind transparent OLED TV, only available in the 77-inch size as you see here, but is now available for sale on LG's website. So what you'll see here is if you see the box behind
저
the
깨지면
television,
조지겠다.
actual curtain will roll into it. As you see, it'll come down from the top of the screen right now.
아, rollable.
Transparent design.
아, transparent.
Come up as a genuine TV look. You can hit
Transparent.
call the curtain up to the TV to see it as a full television.
저거잖아.
What I can tell you about
An
it is
LG.
the Connect box, which everything connects to on the TV at the
야,
bottom.
난 사실 LG도
It's going to
좋은데.
be within a 30-foot radius, supports up to 120 hertz. Anything you plug into the TV, you'll communicate wirelessly via that box.
How about price point? What are we looking at?
$60,000 US retail price.
60,000 for that?
Or once released. Yeah, they ship out on the 16th of this month as of LG's website this morning. Depending on orders, of course, that date is subject to change, but right now they're available for pre-order on LG's website.
This is the brand new Atari handheld game station Go. It's like a revived version of the
Atari네.
retro vibe. You know what I mean? It's somehow like it feels retro, but it also feels new and cool.
So some of the key features of the Atari Game Station Go is that it includes the paddle similar to our.
I feel like a lot of those are popular these
Now, in
days.
addition to that, we're including a trackball and a number pad.
랩탑에도 롤러블 모니터 넣는다고 기사 나왔더라고요. 아, 맞아. 걔네들도 나온대. 거기
Additionally, it has a
어디죠?
7-inch screen, and then of course stereo
랩탑
sound,
거
and
어제 우리
HDMI out
봤는데
for connecting it to your TV, as well as
랩탑에도
pairing up to two
롤러블
additional
있던데.
controllers, so you can
Which
play
one
those
was the
wirelessly,
rollable
almost
for
kinda like
laptop?
Nintendo Switch, but with your favorite Atari games. It is a micro SD port that you can use for firmware updates. Wink, wink. Additionally, it has a feature that we developed called Smart.
Why is he saying wink wink for that?
For a particular game mobile.
그러니까 이거 스팀덱이랑 완전
Helpful for different
도찐
games
개찐
over
아니야?
the years that need different buttons. This is our all new intro screen. Super exciting.
It's definitely not 8-bit, I'll tell you that.
I mean, there are some 8-bit games, but it does a lot of things.
아, illegal stuff.
This is the Atari library, and then it's divided by console. So these are the stat picks. So really the games that we thought people would have a great experience playing on the device. And then as well, it's divided.
하다스 마인드 영상 아니요, 그게 뭐예요?
Price point for this thing yet?
Yeah, so the price point for this is going to be $149.99, and that's our MSRP.
And how about release date? That's the other big question.
Yeah, so the date that we're saying is Q3. That's kind of the public date that we're sharing. But we know people are really excited about it. And
아, UMPC 대해서 좀 배워야 되겠다. So I think
Inside Aptera, the world's first solar-powered EV that is literally driven by the sun, which is the company's sales pitch. This
난 저거 무서울 것 같아.
something super cool that nobody else has ever been able to do before, and that's to create a vehicle, a solar-powered and electric vehicle with way more range because of how efficient it is.
아야 리노버 was rollable. 맞아. 야 리노버.
Yes. Man, that has some pickup right there. Yeah. So what's really cool, you see we're solar charging. So even though it's, near sunset now, we still get 95 watts from the solar. Wow, so real time it's giving you the
휴대용
stats on how
PC?
the vehicle is charging
어디
right
건데요?
now.
이게 카다스 마인드라고?
I really appreciate it, dude. Of course.
Ah, my back is in pain again. Come on, let me just kind of stretch.
Humanoid robot offering, and we're lucky enough to run into and get to know a roboticist here. Can you give me just a top-line overview of what is going into making this thing walk around and shake hands and wave right now?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different ways to do it, but all of these systems have three things. Like there's input, there's compute, and there's output. So the input is, how do you know you're stable? So there's inertial measurement units, which is a combination of an accelerometer, which is an acceleration sensor, a gyroscope, that's like a tilt sensor, and then some of them can, some of them can sense forces on the feet, so they know if they're leaning more on the. I know.
Still watching, guys. 서서 잠깐 볼게요. 허리가 너무 아파가지고 의자에 못 앉아 있겠어. 나 못 봤어. 우와! 아, 여러분 임신하지 마세요. 잠깐만 미안해. Sorry, I want to see this part.
Efficient it is.
Steve Aoki is there? 왜? I want a robo dog.
Yes. Man, that has some pickup right there.
No, I think those cars are only used for.
Near sunset now, we still get 95 watts from the solar. Wow, so real time it's giving you the stats.
우와, 저거 재밌다 근데. I like the solar panel car.
On the ride, I really appreciate it, dude. Of course.
근데 저런 거 베가스밖에. 야. He's cute. 저 오빠 너무 잘생겼다.
And get to know a roboticist.
잠깐만 영상 후원 왔어요. Guys, give me 1 second. I got donation. 잠깐만요. 뭐야, 뭘로 주셨죠? 잠깐만, 나 못 봤어. 뭘로 왔지? 감사합니다. 잠깐만요. 오케이, it came on 치즈직. 자요. 잠깐만. 내가 평상시 안 와가지고.
So right now I'm here in the Cardus booth. I'm holding the mini PC they have right now. As you can see, it is a blazing thin and the design is very minimalistic. So the special thing is not just about the design. As you can see, there are private ports here. Through these ports, you can turn this mini PC into a mini PC itself, or you can connect it to eGPU to turn it into a gaming console. Or if it's connected to a computer, it will become a
이게
powerful
카디스
PC.
마인드라고? This is
So
called
this is very
카디스
unique,
마인드.
and we've never seen
Portable
anything like
PC.
this before. And we would like to review this and let us know in the comments. So we will just do it later.
오, 쩐다 저거. Wait, I want one of that. Then you can bring that to stream anywhere.
Here. Can you give me just
What?
a top-line
They
overview
put
of
metal
what is
on
going into making this thing walk around and shake hands and wave right now?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different ways to do it, but
성능 대비
all of
가격이
these systems
비싼데 외장
have three things. Like there's input, there's compute, and there's output. So the input is, how do you know you're stable? So there's inertial measurement units, which is a combination of an accelerometer, which is an acceleration sensor, a gyroscope, that's like a tilt sensor, and then some of them can.
Oh my god, so cute!
Some of them can sense forces on the feet, so they know if they're leaning more on the. I know they're so
Oh my
cute.
god, that's so
They're
cute!
one-eyed. They can sense ground reaction forces on the feet. And you take that sensor data, you fuse
Whoa,
it
it
through different
flips!
types of technologies, and use it to drive the motors. So they're always
진짜
an
너무
instant
귀엽다.
from falling
어떡하니?
over. So it's a very fast loop, continuously checking, correcting, and that's why they move like that, because it's not pre-recorded motion. It's really
어머. It shakes
I
hand.
think we're like low years, like less than 5 years away from seeing these in
어머.
stores and not giving them a double glance because you've seen them. They're
야, 진짜 너무 귀엽다. Oh my god, that's really cute.
This is Lenovo's new ThinkBook Plus Generation 6, the
아,
world's
이거네.
first
The one we saw.
rollable AI PC.
I think that I actually like that Lenovo PC.
I love it. Never seen anything like it before. This laptop works in two simple
저거는
modes.
좀 탐났어.
14-inch mode, which feels like your
rollerboard인데
classic
괜찮아.
compact laptop for everyday use. Then, when you need more room, it unrolls into a 16.7-inch vertical screen. Great for getting stuff done or just having
Yeah,
extra
if you
space
like
to
to do
work with.
multitasking,
In
how does
14-inch
it
mode, the
fight
resolution
bad-
is 2000 by
bad guys? I don't know.
1600, clear and sharp for most tasks. But when you expand it, that jumps to 2000 by 2050, giving it even more vertical space
yeah,
to
I
play
guess
with. It's a simple
horizontal
idea,
would
but
make
it makes
more
a
sense.
big difference when you're juggling multiple tasks or just want a more
이게
immersive
세로로
screen.
눌러.
Whether you're
삼성은
coding, working on a
랩탑이에요,
project,
이게.
or just scrolling through vertical content, this rollable screen feels like it's made to adapt to whatever you're doing. It's a pretty bold move from Lenovo. They've always been about pushing boundaries, but a laptop with a rollable screen? That's a whole new level. It's compact,
아니야,
clever,
세로로만.
and honestly, just really cool to see in action. So, talk to me about this new product we got here. What is this?
Hey, this is the first time we just launched the X-Real 1 Pro to the public.
For people who have never seen the X-Real
glasses
glasses before, can you talk about some of the use cases for this product? How are you intending people to use this?
Users love to use this
Yeah,
product.
scrolling.
One is for the immersive entertainment. They're gonna just you connect the glasses to their phone, to their laptop to watch the movie they like. Especially when they just lay down on the sofa and lock the screen over this direction. Yeah, just chill out and watch the movie. That's our own personal time.
Very cool. You can see how this would be pretty beneficial if you needed a larger workspace. Or you wanted that kind of immersive entertainment experience you were talking about, you know.
I think being a
For
reviewer
us
is
glasses wearers, I have to ask the
이거
question:
그
are there any
우리가
plans to
이렇게
offer
긍정적으로
prescription
얘기하는
lenses in these glasses?
Yeah.
몇 개는
If you
진짜
get this product in the box, we'll have
이런 생각이 들잖아요.
we'll have the inserts with a prescription.
근데 막상 이런 데
Pinch to
가면은
confirm.
뭐든지 다 멋있어 보이긴 해.
Use your right hand to pinch.
Guys, should we start going to?
This is rad, yeah.
After,
So now what you're
I
seeing
keep
is like a football match.
I am.
The little TV is right here.
Yep.
와, 쟤는 너무
And
귀엽다.
you can use the keyboard, the arrow key.
Okay.
Maybe the up key.
아,
There we go. You just push
25
the
발표가
screen
언제지?
further.
Should we just watch a
Oh,
lot
okay.
of company
So I can make it
이런
smaller or bigger.
Or
talks?
bigger and
재밌네
into
이런
different
게.
levels.
These are
This
more
is gonna
fun.
be X-Real 1 Pro is started pre-order on our website and
22일이요?
on the
1월?
Amazon. It will start
우리 이거 같이 볼까?
start from
1월
$5.99. But for the other device, X-Real 1 it will start from $4.99.
And how about the launch date? Immediately, or when does it launch?
We already started pre-order, and probably the ship date will start from March.
Last year I was impressed by X-Real's offerings, but this year the screen is bigger, it feels crisper. You know, look, it doesn't feel like a super dramatic step forward, but it's very cool, you know, and I think we're getting to the point where it's lightweight enough, where it's crisp enough, where it's stable enough, where you can see this as a viable alternative to sitting and watching your TV or looking at your phone. It's comfortable.
23일 날 오전 3시라고? 미쳤네. 그럼 그냥 23일 날 다 끝나고 보자. Day 2.
We're back at CES 2025 for a second day of hunting for the coolest new tech and gadget releases. About to head inside to show you what we found. But before we do that, make sure you're subscribed because we'll be here all week and we don't want you to miss out on all the cool stuff we uncover. Let's go inside. All right, so we were scrolling social media and we saw posts about a Roomba-like device that can pick up socks. Let's check this thing out.
I
What
like
is this
the
device behind
new
us that is
Roborock,
clearly
Rob.
better than a Roomba?
Here we're looking at Roborock Saros Z70, which is the new and the first ever mass-produced mechanical arm built in with a robotic vacuum, and is able to pick up sandals, your socks, and also crumble tissues on your floor, which means it will clean away the stuff on your path while it's cleaning and making the cleaning more efficient and covering more place on your floor when you're using your robotic
Wow,
vacuums.
I
Can you
think,
talk to me about weight
wow.
limit on this thing?
But
Can it pick up a
actually,
pair of pants? Can it
Roborock
pick up a
isn't a
coat?
good
Can it
model
pick up
for
an unruly
America
child and
because
put that child
US
in the
has
crib? What's the weight
staircases,
limit
so
here?
they gotta
That's
figure out how to
actually a
go
really good
downstairs.
question. Right now, we're able to pick up anything. If you're using manual control, it can basically pick up stuff that is under 300 grams.
Any information on potential price point?
Not sure about that yet. Hopefully, it will be a reasonable price for everyone.
Last question. How does this thing do in the BattleBots arena? The fans want to know.
Battle box meaning?
I see it doesn't incinerate socks, so it's probably not for the BattleBots arena.
Behind me is Luxottica's new
Joey
Ray-Ban
doesn't get out of the way.
offering in
He'll pick him up and
collaboration with
move him.
Meta
Ah,
AI.
그러네.
What makes these glasses unique is the onboard AI that's
Yeah, I want to
natively
see
built
Joey
into them
getting
as
picked
well.
up.
When you put them on like this, if you say,
아, 이거
"Hey,
메라네. 메라
and then give
Ray-Ban.
it a prompt, the AI will then complete that
That's
prompt
true.
for
If
you.
you're lazy to pick up a pair of
What's the weather
socks,
like in Las Vegas
but
right now?
maybe like poop.
In Las Vegas, it is currently mostly sunny and 54 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's rad.
So the glasses
Wait, I
have
wanna
a
get this
rechargeable
one,
case.
though.
It charges
이거
with the
레이벤이라
USB-C. The
가지고.
glasses are just
약간
magnetized
고양이,
right here at the bridge, so you
강아지
plug them in, they're
팬들이랑
charging.
그런 거 용이 아닐까?
The glasses have about 4 hours of battery life, but if you're taking like a lot of videos, it'll die a little quicker. But as soon as you pop it in the case, it's recharging. They start at $299 and go up to $379
charging
depending on the
just
lens
by
color. So
case?
the ones you're wearing are polarized, which is that anti-glare filter. All
저 손은
polarized ones are
어떻을까? Where do you
$329.
think the
Transition is
Roborock
$379,
hand
and then
is
just
for, though?
standard sunglasses, non-polarized, are $299.
We saw this
So
one.
I'm in the micro-mobility area of CES checking out Autos, a company that manufactures motorized carry-on luggage.
Press here.
야, 저거는 너무했다. This is not a good one. 이거-
Okay.
And then press here. Hold down. And then
Oh my god, seriously?
let it go.
Okay, great. Easy.
야,
easy.
얘는-
So you pull that up, turn off, and then you pull up.
Is that the battery
pack,
pack?
And then phone charge right here.
Seriously
Cool.
though?
Close that up. So this thing retails for around $500 and will get you about 10 kilometers on a single charge. It also has a 31-liter capacity.
근데 너무 작다. That's really small.
So I'm seated in the Razer Project Aerial, the world's first mesh chair with heating and cooling.
You're starting to feel some of that cool air on your
그래서?
neck, the side of your body. So what you're actually feeling is our bladeless circular fan design built directly into the back of the chair, similar to a Dyson. And if you see on the front, you'll see slits on the top and the side where the air is actually coming out. Another cool feature is if you go from hot to cold, you'll see that the
이거
coolant will
엉뜨네.
start to change as it heats up and cools down.
So the way this specific technology works is that it is mesh for better breathability, and the fan in the back is controllable right here from a little control panel where you can control fan speed.
But you would have
and
to
you can
connect it
also
to
go
power
between
supply.
cool and warm settings.
So can we talk about price point and launch date?
So this is just in the concept phase right now. So unfortunately, we're not discussing price or timing. But last year at CES, we actually showed off Freya, which was our haptic cushion for interactive gaming, and that came to market 9 months later. So you never know. But right now, it's still in the concept phase.
Got it. So stay
hard.
tuned for more information.
But cooler for cars.
So I'm here at MSI's booth, and they've introduced this new concept turntable that would allow users to customize their core liquid cooler.
Can you tell me what this
어,
is
야,
all
너 저거
about?
너무
What's the purpose of
귀엽다.
this?
A lot of people like to put, toys or Funko Pops or something like that inside of their PCs. So this just gives you another option to showcase, your personality. Right now we're showcasing one of our Lucky figurines. We have a series of those coming out. I think they look great inside of that.
Can you talk to me about the capacity, the payload for how much it can hold? Is there going to be a plan for selling a line of figurines that can
어머,
sit
너무
on that?
귀엽겠다.
Like, what's the future
Wait,
of this
actually,
thing and how much
Mokoko
can it
might be
hold?
really
As far
cute
as
to
the
put
plans to sell
inside.
more figurines, that's probably TBD. I don't know too much information on that, unfortunately, but it's not just limited to MSI products. So most toys around 2 or so inches in height should fit right in and work just fine if it's made of plastic and not some very heavy metal.
So right now, still a concept, no price point or release date. You're literally just testing it to see what the interest is.
Exactly. We're just gauging interest, but I'm interested. I'd love for it to come into production and just give PC gamers a way to express themselves even more.
아 너무
The device
이쁘겠다.
behind me changes the way you can experience VR. Welcome to the Rotoverse.
So this is the Roto VR Explorer. This is a product that's been 10 years, a long journey to get here. We launched just a month ago
they work with
as part of the
Meta.
Made for Meta program, so this is a Meta endorsed product. And the concept is that in VR, people may wish to stand, but some people may wish to sit, to watch a movie, to browse and shop online, to chat with friends, to play games,
저거
to work.
좋다.
And so we've built what we
이거
believe is
톱게임
the
같은
ultimate
거네.
ecosystem for a seated VR user. And wherever you look, the chair automatically turns. And then we
네,
have
저거 좀-
haptic feedback that goes through the chair, all running wirelessly to give you the best experience.
Can you tell me about the different versions that people can purchase and when they'll be released?
The Roto VR Explorer, you can buy it now in GameStop in the US or on Amazon or our website, rotovr.com. It's $799.
Yeah,
with
$799.
free shipping. It's completely modular. You can upgrade the seat for an extra $299, which gives you extra comfort. And you've got the
저
arm
정도는 너무
support,
비쌀
which
것 같아.
supports future accessories that are coming out later this year. We have a desktop application. If you want to work in VR, you want to be able to have your keyboard with you at all times, wherever you go on your journey.
I don't think
And
it's
so we
worth
have
it.
a desktop that turns with
Because
you.
not that many
and in the
people
future, we'll
use
have
VR.
holographic communication with the camera as well, so that's super exciting. We've got the joysticks, or HOTAS as we call it. So this will turn into a motion simulator for like over
It's a chair
100 games
DLC
in
though.
August. So Microsoft Flight Sim, that kind of stuff. It will the chair will match
육측
the in-game cockpit
모션
religiously.
시뮬 의자도
And then
있어요.
we've got racing, where you'll be able to race in 360 degrees with a force feedback wheel, with the haptics going through your body in the top titles that are out there. Yeah, I have faith in where VR is going, thanks to the huge investments and pockets of innovation from all over the world solving various problems. But ultimately, what's the user going to be doing? VR is not just about what you see, it's about what you feel and what you're physically doing, and we're supporting the user in whatever journey that they wish to go in.
Hey,
난 저
what
아저씨 너무
kind of
귀여운
shoes
거
are
같아.
those?
Does he have day 3? Day 3 있나? I guess they don't have day 3 yet. 아, 엔비디아 키노트 보고 싶긴 하다. Oh shit, it's 1 hour 30. Highlight? Do they have highlight?
The building blocks of AI.
왜요?
Tokens have opened a new frontier.
아니면 guys, why not? Yeah, it was just another. 이거 보고.
Everyone, today we're announcing our next generation, the RTX Blackwell family. Let's take a look.
야, 진짜 나는 너무 멋있는 것 같아. I think it's really cool.
Our brand new GeForce RTX 50 series Blackwell architecture. The GPU is just a beast. 4090 performance at 549.
Tet.
Starting from 5070 all the way up to 5090.
가격이랑 라인업.
5090
아,
twice
성능이
the
별로예요?
performance of a 4090.
Now I want to
Well,
learn how to
it is
figure out
incredible,
if the
but we
spec
managed
is
to
good or
put
bad.
These in gigantic performance GPUs into a laptop. And what's really amazing is the family of GPUs we're going to put in here. And so the 5090,
보면 된다고?
the 5090
후다코는 뭐야?
will fit into a laptop, a thin laptop. That last laptop was
They use
14
DLSS
14.9
fake
millimeters.
frames. What is
You got a 5080,
DLSS fake
5070
frames?
Ti and 5070. Let's take a look at Blackwell.
이거
This
너무
is my
레벨
show and
맨날
tell.
이거.
This is a show and tell. So, this NVLink system, this right here, this NVLink system,
후다.
this is GB200
Upscaling.
NVLink 72. Now, the goal of all of this is so that we can create one giant chip. The amount of computation we need is really quite incredible. And this is
우리는
basically one giant
게임만 할
chip. The
거니까는
memory
쿠다 코어를
bandwidth is
봐야 된다.
1.2
우리 쿠다
petabytes per
코어랑
second.
텐서 코어
That's
관련된 거 한번 공부해볼까?
basically the entire internet traffic that's happening right now. The next layer is what we call NVIDIA NeMo. NeMo
아,
is
텐서플로우에서 나왔나 보다.
essentially a digital employee onboarding and training evaluation system. In the future, these AI agents are essentially digital workforce that are working alongside your employees,
5090은 제일 비싼 거
doing
아니에요?
things for you on your behalf.
AI agents are the new digital workforce, working for and with us. AI agents are a system of models that reason about a mission, break it down into tasks, and retrieve data or use tools to generate a quality response. NVIDIA's agentic AI building blocks, NIM pre-trained models, and NEMO framework let organizations easily develop AI agents and deploy them anywhere.
We would love to be able to take that AI everywhere. I've mentioned already that you could take NVIDIA AI to any cloud, but you could also put it inside your company. But the thing that we want to do more than anything is put it on our
they
PC
use
as well.
AI.
If we could figure out a way to make Windows PC
아,
a
진짜?
world-class AI PC, it would be completely awesome. And it turns out the answer is Windows. It's
그치,
Windows
그치.
WSL2. Windows WSL2. Windows WSL2 basically is two operating systems within one. The blueprints that we develop that are going to be up in ai.nvidia.com, so long as the computer fits it, so long as you can fit that model, and we're going to have many models that fit, whether it's vision models or language models or speech models or these animation digital human models, all kinds of different types of models are going to be perfect for your PC, and you download it and it should just run. And so our focus.
So how many of
is
you
to
guys
turn
think of the
Windows WSL2
50 series
Windows
are worth the
PC
price?
into a target first-class platform that we will support and maintain for as long as we shall live. So, physical AI. We're announcing NVIDIA Cosmos, a world foundation model that is designed, that was created to understand the physical world. And the only way for you to really understand this is to see it. Let's play it.
아, Foxconn,
The next frontier of
Nvidia 뭐
AI
이렇게 다
is physical
쓰구나.
AI.
Nvidia.
Model performance is directly related to data availability, but physical world data is costly to capture, curate, and label.
What was this? Oh, we
NVIDIA
saw this
Cosmos
too.
is a world foundation model development platform to advance physical AI. Cosmos models ingest text, image, or video prompts and
이거
generate
우리 한
virtual
거잖아.
world
We did
states as
this.
videos. Cosmos generations prioritize the unique requirements of AV and robotics use cases, like real-world environments, lighting, and
아,
object
진짜
permanence.
30만 원대였는데 100만 원대로 올랐구나.
Developers use NVIDIA Omniverse to build physics-based, geospatially accurate scenarios, then output Omniverse renders into Cosmos, which generates photoreal, physically based synthetic data. Developers use Cosmos to generate worlds for reinforcement learning AI feedback to improve policy models, or to test and validate model performance. Even across multi-sensor views, bringing the power of foresight and multiverse simulation to AI models, generating every possible
뭐야, 이거
future
뭐 하는 거야? What
to
is
help
this
the model
doing?
select the right path.
What is he showing?
Working with the world's developer ecosystem, NVIDIA is helping advance the next wave of physical AI.
Every robotics company will ultimately have to build 3 computers.
Just that we're seeing
Fundamental
jobs being
computers. One
taken.
computer, of course, to train the AI. We call it the DGX computer to train the AI. Another, of course, when you're done, to deploy the AI. We call that AGX. That's inside the car, in the robot, or in an AMR, or at the in a stadium, or whatever it is. These computers are at the edge and they're autonomous. But to connect the two, you need a digital twin. And this is all the simulations that you were seeing. The digital twin is where the AI that has been trained goes to practice, to be refined, to do its synthetic data generation. These 3 computers are going to be working interactively. In the future, every factory will have a digital twin. And that digital twin operates exactly like the real factory. The next example, autonomous vehicles. The AV revolution has arrived. Well, today we're announcing that our next generation processor for the car, our next generation computer for the car is called Thor. I have one right here. Hang on a second. This is a robotics computer. It takes sensors and just a madness amount of sensor information, process it, umpteen cameras, high resolution, radars, lidars, they're all coming into this chip. And this chip has to process all that sensor, turn them into tokens, put them into a transformer, and predict the next path. Okay, so now I told you I was going to show you what would we use Omniverse and Cosmos to do in the context of self-driving cars.
With Cosmos Nemotron Video Search, the massively scaled synthetic dataset, combined with recorded drives, can be curated to train models. NVIDIA's AI Data Factory scales hundreds of drives into billions of effective miles, setting the standard for safe and advanced autonomous driving.
We are going to have
So really,
mountains of
autonomous
training
driving
data
will happen
for
soon,
autonomous
I think.
vehicles. I think the next part is robotics. The ChatGPT moment for general robotics is just around the corner. This will be the largest technology industry the world's ever seen.
Robot foundation models, data pipelines, simulation
Yeah, I think it's
frameworks,
something that we just have to naturally
and
adapt
a Thor
to.
robotics computer. The NVIDIA Isaac GR00T blueprint for synthetic motion generation is a simulation workflow for imitation learning, enabling developers to generate exponentially large data sets from a small number of human demonstrations.
We're going to have mountains of data to train robots with. NVIDIA Isaac GR00T. NVIDIA Isaac GR00T. This is our platform to provide technology elements to the robotics industry to accelerate the development of general robotics.
Terminator coming.
I have one more
진짜,
thing
I
that I
think
want to
so
show
too.
you. Where's DGX-1? DGX-1 revolutionized artificial intelligence. And so I just wish that DGX-1 was smaller. And so
뭐야?
So imagine, ladies and gentlemen, our
야, 얘네 멋있다. 얘네 멋있다. They're really cool.
This is NVIDIA's latest AI supercomputer.
So when did
And
NVIDIA
it's
get
finally
this so
called
sexy?
Project Digits right now. All of NVIDIA software runs on this. DGX Cloud runs on this. This sits, well, somewhere, and it's wireless or connected to your computer. It's even a workstation if you like it to be, and you could access it. You could reach it like a cloud supercomputer, and NVIDIA's AI works on it. And it's based on a super secret chip that we've been working on called GB110, the smallest Grace Blackwell that we make. And this little thing here is in full production. We're expecting this computer to be available around May timeframe. Thank you.
와. Yeah, NVIDIA's I think most important thing is 진짜 AI 시대다. Soon it will be super AI. 와. 토요타도 있네.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Toyota
I see,
Motor
I have to-
Corporation, Akio Toyoda.
뭐야, his last name is really Toyota. 그러게, Honda is coming out with something cool. But what is...
Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much for being here today and for bringing so many cameras. I feel like Taylor Swift. But seriously, I'll bet that when you hear the name Toyota, you probably think of words like dependability, value, or affordable transportation. In fact, I'm pretty sure that prototype town of the future isn't the first thing that pops into your head. But 5 years ago, on this very stage, in this very room, apparently, I was wearing the same tie. Announced that Toyota would be building exactly that. We call it Woven City. Located at the base of beautiful Mount Fuji in Japan, Woven City is more than just a place to live, work, and play. Woven City is
11대
a place
대표이사야?
where
와.
people
What am I
can
buying?
invent and develop all kinds of new products and ideas. It's
Wait, in
living
terms of stock or
laboratory
product?
where the residents are
There's a
willing
two different
to
story. If you're asking about stock, oh, I have to be
giving
careful.
inventors the opportunity to freely test their ideas in a secure, real-life setting.
아저씨 너무 말 많아. Actually, instead of Toyota, 또 뭐 없나? 아, 키노? 아, 진짜. I need that. 와. 보자. Their videos are so short. 아, 이것만 보고.
Brian, did you take a wrong turn? Because this does not look like the way to CES.
I'm pretty sure I got us to CES. Like, you know, this is.
Yeah, I'm
don't
waiting for
remember any
Market
of
Crash
this
too.
Yesterday.
It's a little thing.
I don't like these
check out
things.
all the hottest.
아, 아니구나. They're
Ooh,
part
we're
of
good.
it.
Looks like we're at CES. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, I
We want
agree.
to check out all the hottest tech here at CES, and this is one of those things. This is the Pixo Akira motion platform. This is pretty insane.
No, this is awesome. And the fact that you can put anything on here, a boat, a plane, a helicopter.
No, I wish I
They got
owned
this
a
Jeep on
Nvidia.
here for
I-
the Sony booth for CES this year.
The other cool thing about this platform is we have a car on here. The wheels can actually independently rotate, so it gives you that simulation. Behind us, those are Sony Verona panels that really create that cinematic looking feel. And then they even said the platform, each tire could be kind of lifted individually, so that's where we get that that Rocky action.
And it makes it super
I
realistic,
don't
and I think
own-
that's what
Hey,
Sony
did
is
Lucid
trying to
come
do,
up
is
with
show
anything
filmmakers
for
like, look, you
CES?
can do
Lucid
things and
뭐
make
없었니?
anything super realistic with this technology. And what's great is because this isn't a green screen, you're actually going to be getting those reflections on the windshield,
지금
on like
망했어요.
sunglasses, on any of the things that's reflective like off of your clothing. So it becomes more realistic. And for the actors, we get to
Yes.
feel like we're actually there.
I mean, that turn was pretty legit.
Honestly, when those rocks started falling, I got a little scared.
We felt the rumbles. The other thing is when we think about motion pictures, we've seen volumes, but now this is really taking that to another level where you're incorporating vehicles that look like they're actually moving and simulating that background.
To stop by. Great driving, Brian.
Thank you. Let's get more hot tech right here, right now.
Beep, beep.
Beep.
This is one of the booths that I had to stop by. House me. I'm here with Max. So this has been the talk of the show floor. Can you walk us through what we have behind
Really?
us?
So
This
it
is a
seems that
manufactured
this
home. This is something
technically-
how future will look
좋았나
like
봐.
very soon. This is the most advanced and the most energy efficient house.
Or do they just
you
pay a
ever
lot
saw on the
for
market.
ads?
And it
What do you
comes
guys
fully
think?
ready to
Because
go
I
right
don't
out
think
of
it's
the
that
box.
attractive.
So this is a ready
매력
product
있는 제품
delivered
같진
in
않아,
60
이게.
minutes in any
그렇지 않아요?
backyard
아니, 무슨
or
그냥
hotel
조그만
standard
집인데. 아니,
Airbnb place in an hour.
신축이 이래.
To get one of these, you buy them
신축들이
online
이런데
and you
뭐가-
literally just come and drop it off.
Everything
don't
is
see-
included. So we deliver, we manufacture, we install, we set up, we hook up, we provide full
So they
permits
just
and drawings.
give you
Everything
mini
is
houses?
necessary.
Like
This is amazing. So can we go inside and check it
Yeah,
out?
let's go.
Okay, cool. So we just walked in, and I mean, there's like a full kitchen here. We've got like a microwave. You've got
Yeah.
a fridge.
We have a lot of storage space. Everything is nice and cozy. This is a working
원룸
area
개념인데,
and
내
dining area, which can
생각에는.
be transformed in a queen size
화려한?
bed.
캠핑카는 아닌 것 같아요.
And you see this curved windows. It can be closed like this.
Oh, look at this. This is really cool. I mean, the way that this transforms.
I think, to be
I mean,
honest,
you're able
to an Asian
sleep,
eye,
live,
this
eat,
one
and there's
room
even a
doesn't
bathroom.
feel anything
More
special
storage
than what we
space.
see at actual rooms.
All the way down.
Like if you go to Gangnam,
lots of storage
this is
space.
every house, in every
I
apartment.
mean, I'm so surprised how big this bathroom is.
야
I mean,
이거
this is
원룸
actually a larger
강남에서
bathroom
자주
than
보는
my first apartment
아파트
in Los
구조 아니에요,
Angeles.
여러분?
So, I cry. Now that I think about it, this entire house might actually be bigger than my first apartment in Los Angeles. I could have just got one of these instead. Oh, wow, this is like the brains.
We have water filtration, air filtration.
Actually, you don't need
climate
that much, to
system,
be honest.
battery pack, electronics, everything here. Everything is extremely durable, made of stainless steel for different climate conditions, and that requires close to zero maintenance.
This is awesome. I love how organized everything is because I feel like, you know, in a system like this, you don't have a lot of space. So you guys have utilized pretty much every possible space. So how do you see this kind of changing the housing industry?
So the biggest problem right now in the real estate is the land, not the construction. So with these products, self-sustainable products, we can drop these houses anywhere in the world with no infrastructure, using inexpensive land with sustainable homes, and let people live anywhere in a very nice locations with a beautiful view and enjoy their life.
Now, this is great. I even see this as sort of like a nice little guest home or an
Zero
office
maintenance?
for people, maybe behind their house or something like that.
Absolutely.
This
It
is
was
awesome.
my dream to live somewhere in a beautiful place and enjoy espresso with a nice view of mountains. We are the company who manufacture the only in the world right now fully self-sustainable homes. That means they can survive with solar energy only in any climate conditions, and also we have optional system which can generate water from air humidity.
No way.
So you can enjoy your espresso in the morning generated from solar power completely. We have a unit like this. This is Microhouse Pro.
I
for
don't- I
hotel
don't really
design.
see a
We also
point
have
of this.
Microhouse Aviator,
Someone-
which slightly
someone-
more expensive but made of carbon
someone,
fiber. And it's
please.
very much lighter than this, and it's designed for helicopter delivery for mountains and islands.
This is awesome. I can wait for that. Well, thank you so much. This
You're more
was
than welcome.
so awesome. And
Only
you never
1K.
know, one of these may be in my future.
Thank you.
CES has plenty of big announcements, and if
그러니까.
you're a gamer, none
아니,
could be
저거
any
문제점이
bigger
너무
than what
많은데
NVIDIA did.
저거를 좋게 생각한다고
CEO
하는
Jensen
게.
Huang came on stage with this shiny, leathery, shimmery jacket. We see nothing like that at CES. The big hardware announcement that I cared about, NVIDIA introduced their new GeForce RTX 50 series powered by the Blackwell architecture. But under the hood, it's really all about DLSS4. This allows their AI to improve the image quality and gaming performance. You know it's all about frames per second. The RTX 50 series is also expected to perform twice as fast as the previous 40 series, something I love to hear. Now also we talk about supercomputing for AI. They announced a compact NVIDIA Project Digits AI supercomputer, pretty much fit in the palm of the hand
finally,
for CEO Jensen
supercomputer is
Huang,
out.
powered by Grace Blackwell technology, and this is hoping to democratize access
슈퍼컴퓨터에
to AI
대해서도
development
알아보면
tools for
재밌겠다.
everyone and
It'll be fun to look
revolutionize
into
personal computing
supercomputers.
and your creative workflows.
Thank you.
I have been loving checking out all of the healthcare tech here at CES. So I'm here with Karthik at OnMed. Now, what you guys have is pretty revolutionary. Can you tell me a little bit about what we have here?
100%. Our mission is healthcare anywhere.
왜 이렇게 everything
And
is
when
in
you
like
look at
cubes,
the
guys.
challenges we face as a country today, the healthcare system is broken. The entryway to that system with healthcare access is broken. We're running out of clinicians as a country. Telemedicine is not playing itself out. And what this is a blend of what you would expect in a clinic with the scalability of telemedicine. We call it a care station. It's hybrid care. It's a combination of traditional care and virtual care. But we've deployed this in such fascinating places, Justine. We've got this at a homeless shelter. We've got this inside of a prison in Texas, outside of a hospital, outside of a Stop and Shop
Maybe
in
Holiday
Connecticut.
Home
It's
don't
going to be
see
deployed
any
inside of an
other
airport.
use.
So
Too expensive
the
for
applicability and the
Yeah,
deployability
I
of
think
it is
there might
really
be some
anywhere
real estate
where
issue.
access is needed. You walk in, the door shuts, the glass fogs, so you've got the privacy you need.
Hello, and welcome to the OnMed Care Station.
There's a natural paranoia around where the data is going. So it's been very important for us with this to humanize the technology. The technology is not overwhelming. You walk in, you hit start, and the clinician takes you on your journey. You can check your weight, you can check your pressure. It's got thermal scanning. It tells you if you got sinusitis, it checks your, if you've got you got chest congestion, it knows what's happening. If you've got an itch, you've got a scratch, the clinician can deploy a high-def camera. You can point it there. You got a sore throat, point it to your throat. You need her or him to listen to your chest. The stethoscope deploys to the ceiling. Hold it to your chest. 80% of the counties in America lack viable
Virtual
healthcare.
doctor? You think
80%.
virtual doctors?
83 million Americans have no
Yeah,
access
insurance?
to primary care.
Having access to healthcare after having like a severe health issue, I couldn't see a doctor for like 6 months to get a new primary health care.
Watch it be like,
I was like,
even if it's virtual
I was
doctor,
like,
they'll
I'm gonna
make
wait
you
6 months.
pay.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it 6
50K.
months. And that's, I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
그러니까,
really getting
what if
emotional
they
about it
do
because I know
that?
how hard it is even just for someone who has access to those.
You're exactly
So
right.
for people who don't, like this is incredible.
저 마이크 내려오는 거 너무.
I definitely see how this is revolutionizing the healthcare industry, and I'm so excited for this to be deployed in more areas. Great job, OnMed.
야, 이것도 좀 알아보자. Unmed Care Station.
Want to see what else is hot?
Unmed
Right
Care
behind me, this is the
Station.
Hisense L9Q ultra short throw projector. And why is this special? Well, yes, this is a projector. Let's look at the design down here. This is the box, right? This is projecting an image onto this screen. Now the design is gonna get updated and changed, but the technology in here is the L9Q. Look at this image. You might think it's actually a TV. No, it's not. That image is being projected onto a screen. That's a 2.9 gain screen. I'm gonna put my hand over this and you'll see, right? There's that kind of gray surface that it fires off to, but when I remove my hand, I mean, it is hot, bright, up to 1,500 nits peak brightness. They're using Hisense's tricolor laser technology, but it supports IMAX Enhance, and the screen size itself can go anywhere from 100 to 150 inches. Now, this will be available sometime in 2025. Normally, screens we see like this, you know, projectors, you get 2.2 gain level. This is 2.9. That's why it's just popping off and it gets really up close to the wall. That's why they call it ultra short throw projector. So there you go. One of the hot things here at CES 2025, the Hisense L9Q. What's up, everybody? There's a boat here, and we're here with CEO David
we haven't
Fox.
seen
Can
this
you kind
one.
of give us a
갑자기
layout of the land
배가
and what you're
나왔는데?
showcasing here this year?
Yeah, well, a lot on display as usual. Right behind us is one of our fantastic Boston Whaler boats, one of our 18 boat brands. And on board is an autonomous system that allows you to dock it automatically. So docking is a bit of a challenging maneuver, and so we're taking that challenge out of boating with this autonomous system.
Justin, you want to go on the boat, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Should we go on the boat?
Yeah, let's go on the boat.
Let's go on the boat.
Welcome on board the Boston Whaler 405 Conquest, powered by three 600 horsepower Mercury V12 engines. This boat will do more than 65 miles an hour, which is very fast for a boat this size. But there's a lot of electrical systems on board the boat that also need power, and they're all powered by a system called Fathom, which is a very high capacity lithium ion battery system, just like you find in an electric vehicle. So this would normally be a combustion engine generator on a boat this size, but here we've replaced it with a much more eco-friendly lithium-ion power system. All right, so now we're at the helm of the boat. This is where the captain would be operating the boat from.
Captain Justine.
Captain IJ is here.
Our fate is in her hands. Okay.
So obviously the wheel, and then right beside Justine over here is some of the other controls
Are
that you use to
Hisense
operate the
reliable,
boat.
though?
And
I
then the
really
captain
hear
needs a
things.
couple of big screens. That includes radar, sonar, all the other things you need to make sure you're aware of all of the objects around the boat.
So is there more to this boat, or does I see there's something back here?
Want to go downstairs?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Here we are downstairs on the Boston Whaler.
Went inside. This is
Wow.
great. This is amazing.
I had no idea this was down here.
Pretty spacious. We have a little kitchenette over there. There's a cabin right on the other side of it. And then right behind me is the main sleeping cabin. Yes. Standing right in front of
the washroom, the bathroom, and then
that.
there's so much more space in here than we definitely expected in the room here. It's really roomy.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the other things that we could maybe try out and see what they're like?
Electric surfboards are flight boards. You don't need wind, you don't
It
need
is you
waves.
always.
I know you'd be down with that, right? Because
that's
like
true,
I surf, and this would be a good way to get you started into
Okay,
it.
let's try it.
Let's do it.
Wait, those Americans you'd be dead? That
Oh,
much?
Brian, check out these flight boards. Now, something that I'm excited about is there's one behind us. It has like a little scooter setup.
Yeah, it has the little handles.
This is for me.
This is their hydrofoil line. You'll see right aboard here. This is an inflatable one, and then down here you have where the engine connects. But inside, this is battery powered. There's 3 different sizes of batteries. But then when we go on this one's a lot more streamlined, right, Jay?
Yeah, this is something that obviously, if you're a surfer, like you could actually probably use this. I have never really surfed before, so I feel like I'd feel much more comfortable about this. But that's what's really cool is these are kind of modular. So if I wanted to start here and then upgrade once I felt a little more comfortable, you have that ability.
When you look at the design here, this is a lot sleeker. This is designed by Australian designer Mark Newsom. It's called the MN86.
So do you think you could actually do this?
Do you think you could do this?
No, well, I think we can try. There's a little demo over there.
Yeah, let's go over there. Okay, cool.
요즘에는 이제 집값이 올라가지고 가족용이
I've never done this
I'm gonna be your
before.
coach. Yeah.
Oh, whoa, I'm in.
There you go.
Okay. And I'm turning with my body, right?
Yeah, like skateboarding-ish, like snowboarding-ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is adventurous.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm doing
I'm not getting motion sickness at all watching you surf.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
Oh,
good.
almost-
Oh, you hit land.
It's okay. I had I had to test it. Look at that. Look how fast I'm turning.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. You're
Oh, yeah, I got it
carving
now.
those waves, those virtual waves.
Hey, you want to try? Oh, wow. He's paddling. Okay. Oh.
Carve it in, carve it in. That's all on the hips, Jay.
Wow.
There we go. Okay,
Somebody's a pro here.
No, I'm not.
No.
Land! And,
Oh!
I just hit land. It's a simulation. You gotta come out to the real waves.
Yeah. I'll see you there.
Okay, we'll see you there.
오. 아까도 뭐 차 타면서
We
이렇게
saw
나오는
so much hot tech today.
Yeah, a lot of new categories and spaces here at the Venetian. The heat is still coming through those walls right here.
There's a lot more hot tech on the CES social channels, so be sure to check that out.
You know how hot it is?
How?
This hot.
재밌다. 오케이. 아 진짜요? 오 신기하다. Hey guys, sorry today my back is icky again. 아 근데 이거 어떡하지? 저 허리가 계속 너무 아파. 의자에 오래 앉아 있으면. So I was able to resist 3 hours, but 아 게임 방송을 고민해봐야 되겠네. 야, I think today I will call it. My goal is to at least try to stream 4 hours, but right now at least 3 hours is my max. But 오늘은 좀 짧게 방송할게요. Maybe I'll try to come tomorrow to look into more CES stuff. But for today, thanks for teaching me about HBM. Tomorrow, let's look into like AGX versus DGX, and then I might just keep stream time short for a while. 당분간 방송 시간 좀 많이 줄여야 되겠는 게 허리가 너무 심하게 아파가지고 방송하다가 일단 오늘 HBM 알려줘서 감사하고 우리 내일은 그 뭐지 AGX랑 DGX 그거에 대해서 공부합시다. CEX랑 CES 관련된 거 할게요. Sorry, chat. I'll try to though come early. 내일 대신에 일찍 오려고 노력할게요. I came a little late today, right? I was like an hour late. 그거 쉬워요? 아, 그러니까 쉬운데 그래도 이제 유튜브 영상 아이디어 괜찮은 것 같아가지고 그렇게 하겠습니다. Yeah, thank you guys for watching today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to stream at least every day for 2-3 hours. That wouldn't take too much effort. 오죽했으면 저 지금 복대하고 있어요, guys. I have this on. 어떡해, 나 뭐 아줌마 됐어. 복대해야 돼. So, thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.